Good morning, hello, and welcome to Hellstormwargaming. It is Sunday morning, Aleya.
It is.
We've made it to Sunday.
We have.
Yes. Hope you're all good watching this morning. That's Nick in the background of the green screen. We were starting off so well, and Nick joined us. Welcome to Hellstormwargaming. We are bringing you 3 rounds of incredible Warhammer 40k action this Sunday. We had 3 yesterday.
We did.
But now this is where we've
There's another 3.
The chaff are gone. We've weeded out the chaff. And we're down to top players now.
The cool narrative players have gone.
Also,
now it's the sweat lords.
I was about to say we might start seeing some of the same faces and names crop up in the next sort of couple of games, because we're kicking off Sunday morning with Josh Roberts versus Peter Duff.
Oof.
2 players that are very familiar with competitive 40k and both very good at what they're doing.
Both very good players.
And as you see, we're in our newsroom as well, bringing you all the latest hotness, updates and takes.
I was looking the wrong way.
Well, you did look the wrong way, yeah. Should have been like, what's the child from the me thing that's like, wow, oh my god. We should have done that. It's fabulous. As you'll see, we're at Sanctuary Gaming Centre today for Heat 1 of our Hellstormwargaming All-Stars series. That is what our focus is this year, 2023. We're going to have 4 heats. This is the first of 4. And then at the end of the year, we're going to have a huge All-Stars Super GT at... You're right there.
Yeah, someone said you had a very nice beard.
I have a nice beard. I don't even have a beard. And it's sure they weren't talking about you.
Well, I can't possibly say that.
Yeah, okay. I have no beard. Just saying, it takes me a while to grow one. And then this is all leading up to our Hellstorm All-Star Super GT, which we're very excited about. 120 people so far. And tickets are going to go on sale very soon, so keep your ears out for that one. But thank you so much for everyone joining us in chat. It's lovely to see some lovely names. Do you want to give a shout out to a few people before we get into some lists?
Yeah. Guten Morgen and wie geht's, meine Freunde? That was all I can do.
That was good. That was good.
What's his name?
Azrael.
Yeah.
Who was that? Who said that they were
from Germany?
It was Patrick Barron, was it? No, Christian Jensen.
Oh,
Azrael.
Christian
No,
Jensen.
it was Azrael. Damn, you were right. See, I can't even read chat. Sorry, carry on saying hello. Choose 2 or 3 more people you really want to shout out this morning.
Let's say morning to Andy Tech Dad, and let's also say morning to Organ UK.
Good, thank you for
and everyone else. I don't like picking everybody. Yeah. Let's go through everyone. Who we missed? Patrick Barron, good morning. Science Pie, good morning. Rain, good morning. Christine Jensen, we've said hello to. There we go.
Beautiful.
Everyone, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone here. Good morning, Mikey.
Yeah, thank you, Mikey. That's what you need to do. You need to do 2 things. Tell us where you're watching in chat and what you're doing on Sunday morning, and give the stream a like. Because if you don't do that, I'm going to find you, and I will... It got sinister very quickly.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I realise I'm not on this
Just
Are you guys excited for a cool game today? Who's my
None of us.
Are you guys excited? Are you excited, Tom?
So excited.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
I'm doing a cameo on my own.
Yeah.
Great. Hello, everyone. I'm from the alternate.
Like to talk to the peoples.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Oh, okay. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. Hope you're all excited. I'm going to be trying to help out with some updates later. I might even jump on stream. Might even come and say hello.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. Because obviously we've got 3 exciting games today. We've got the final. I've got to keep an eye on that because it's a big one, isn't it? It's a big invitational, you know? Yes, exactly. So there's a horror.
The pink horror.
You want the pink horror? Okay, there's a random pink horror.
Yeah.
There we go.
So we'll be helping out today. So thanks everyone for tuning in, and yeah, I'll come back in a bit and tell you all what's going on.
Wow.
We were very professional.
Ready update. If you're active about the list. Oh.
We were very, very slick until he showed up. Well, you know what I mean? And then...
Yeah, go away now.
Yes, thank you.
Ruined it.
So, whilst we're going to take you through some lists, but let's take you to the top down and we can see how the players are deploying. So we're currently deploying. Let's see how Josh and his Custodians and Peter and his Knights are doing. So,
let us do it.
Here we are. This is tear down their icons, which is the across the diagonal deployment. As you can see, 5 objective mission. And both of these players, I mean, I'll be honest with you. If you're Josh, you have to be aggressive, in my opinion, because Solo Watch he's playing Solo Watch, which is very fast, pacey, can advance and charge. He wants to be in Peter's
Isn't that what
face.
we saw yesterday? Solo Watch there. It must be the
yesterday.
flavour of Custodes at the moment, then.
It is, and if Josh Roberts is running them, you know they're good, right? But do you want to talk us through Peter's War Dogs? I believe he has 13 War Dogs, all mini knights.
Oh, wow.
And Peter going 3 wins so far. Both of these players on 3 wins at our event, and heading into Sunday morning with a tough matchup. So,
oh, wow.
You want to give us a quick rundown before the players start rolling off?
Let's give you a quick rundown of this list that I understand very well. So it's Chaos Knights, it's House Vextrix,
Yeah, what
which
do
have
they do?
the classic re-roll a hit, re-roll a wound.
Master
It's like-
Artisans on Knights, effectively.
Yeah, exactly. So he's got 3 brigands.
And they're
3
the DAC
war
ones,
dog
right?
brigands. They're little gunship boys. They've got loads of guns on them. 3 more brigands.
Oh, boys brought vengeance and chain cannons to this game.
3 executioners, which I imagine are like all melee boys.
Yeah, for sure.
They're the ones we didn't check, actually.
Well, I'll tell you what, you go through and tell us about the Stalkers, and I will check the executioners
So
just
we do
for you.
have 2 big blobs of stalkers.
Yeah.
They've got the heavy stubbers, the best weapon in the game.
Of course, yeah.
The diamond breath, the demon breath spear, and Reaper chain talons each. One of them has been upgraded with Favor of the Dark Mechanicum.
Oh, very
He's
nice.
got the Blessing of the Master.
Oh, okay.
On him. So there's two big blobs of how many nights are we on now?
I think there should be 13 in total. There's going to be 13.
So we've done 12.
Yeah.
So now the last one is our Warlord. It's a War Dog Carnivore.
Nice.
He's got the relic, the Helm of the Dogs.
And what does Helm of the Dogs do?
Gives you an extra attack, and it allows people, gives you basically the Lieutenant aura around yourself.
Yep.
So the other little War Dogs can all reroll 1s to wound.
Yep.
Around you. And he's got the upgrade, the Blood Shield,
And
which essentially acts as like a little null zone when you're in combat with somebody. Once per game, you can pop the Blood Shield. It's like a big blister on your knight. It covers everyone in horrible goo, and you can't make him one saves for the rest of that combat.
Yeah, basically it turns off invulnerable saves, which is just like in the right moment. That would be good, right?
Yep.
I've also worked out what the executioners are. They're the Helverin version. They're double auto cannon boys.
Okay.
So like they're basically they're backfield dagger.
Yeah.
So those are those guys, yeah. And is that basically Peter's list?
That's the whole list.
Yeah.
Nice and simple, that wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Loads of little tiny boys.
Well, I'm going to quickly bounce through Josh Roberts' Custodes. So, Josh, run your solo watch, as I've already mentioned. And, of course, when
Tasty.
your solo watch is basically +1 to advance and charge, and fall out of combat and charge back in, basically. So, it's some really nice utility, some nice speed. Also
Strong.
has the ability to have a Warlord trait, which we'll go into in a minute, called Sally Forth, because that's locked to solo watch, which is advance and charge for 1 unit, which is nice, right?
I love how they basically got the Titanic rule,
Yes.
and the Small Knights don't.
Yeah.
So it's like, we can do what your daddies do.
We've nicked their rules. Yeah, exactly. So we're kicking off with Trajann. He's paid to give him the Warlord, but obviously the CP's been refunded. And Master of Martial Strategy and Champion of the Imperium comes with him anyway, which is basically like a better heroic intervention and regaining command points. Also rerolls his own hits and stuff like that. So a nice, solid one to choose. Then his second HQ is Aleya, who is obviously the leader of the Sisters of Silence. She's box standard at 75 points. A real nice toolbox character to have. Infantry. Either hold an objective or potentially do a unit action or something like that.
She'd probably normally be pretty good in combat on her own, but I guess maybe not against a War Dog.
Yes, yeah. So the thing is,
Feels like
as
a
well,
bad
is that
match.
like she either fights first, or if she dies, she also fights as well. So like sort of stuff like she's gonna get a swing at stuff like that. She's no slouch, but yeah, she's I think she's probably in the list for sort of more of like maybe denying space or whatever it might be. Then into the elites, we have 3 squads of Terminators, Allarus Terminators.
Have we seen that before?
Yes, however, there's a bit of a different flavour here. One of them's 3-man, okay? And then the others are 1 man each, all right?
Oh.
So these, you can do this with Custodes, Terminators. These are maybe for potentially behind enemy lines, deep tracking into a little pocket or a hole, or just starting to tie things up and being a bit of a nuisance and stuff
A
like
bit
that.
of utility there, then.
Then other elites, we have a squad of 10 Wardens with spears and obviously Misericordias.
Nice, yep.
Wardens, big blobs of Wardens are a real big flavour at the moment. People running those. Then guess what? Rinse, repeat, another squad of 10. So that's bodies on objectives.
Wow.
2 squads of... That's 20 obsec bodies. And then the Custodians double that as well. So that's 40.
Yeah.
That's like, you ain't shifting that. That's hard, right? Then we also have a mini squad of 3, probably just for hanging around on a back objective and not being taken off easily. 2 Vexillus Praetors, those are the guys holding the banners in the air.
Yep.
Yeah. One of those is comes with the Vexilla Magnifica, okay? And he's been tooled up also with Castellan's Mark, which is a relic which is basically redeploys.
Yep.
And also Sally Forth, which I already mentioned, is that advance and charge and stuff like that. And finally, we have 5 Witch Seekers, which are the Sisters of Silence girls. Again, probably for doing some actions or just staying on a home objective and stuff like that. That's Josh's list. Let's quickly take you through the secondaries. So Peter's secondaries, he has Ruthless Tyranny, No Prisoners, and Storm of Darkness. And for Josh, we have, when it flips over, we have Stand Vigil, Bring It Down, and Grind Them Down. Again, Custodes really won't grind them down because it makes sense to take it. Bring It Down, guess what? He's against lots of knights. You should be scoring Bring It Down.
You should be scoring them, and if not, game's probably over anyway.
And stand vigil for Josh is basically like, it's like old Stranglehold.
Okay.
Basically, like control more objectives.
Yeah.
At the end of your
Yeah, definitely got to be aggressive.
Yeah, at the end of it's battle round lock. So basically, like, he has to, if he goes first, he then has to survive a turn of shooting from Peter to sort of be there and stuff like that. So looks like we are into the first turn. Let's take it to the boys on the table. Looks like Josh is potentially in his first movement phase, and let's see how the boys are getting on at the table, shall we? And thank you so much, everyone, for being in the chat.
Love you all.
Keep chatting away. We're going to keep chatting away as Josh's first turn's going, and we'll speak to you soon.
Oh, sorry, I should be rolling in there, shouldn't I? Keep forgetting.
Can't shoot it, so yeah.
Say again, sorry?
Can't shoot them, so just dump them behind them. Your logic seems sound.
Yeah.
Just while the guys are moving, want to say hello to Wee Man, Asbo, Patrick Barron, you beautiful man. Glitch Games, thank you so much, everyone, for being in chat. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please do. If you haven't said hello, please say hello. And let us know where you're watching from, right?
Steve F finished his D&D Lord of the Rings campaign yesterday as he's doing a day, and he's starting a Harry Potter one, and he said he doesn't know how that's going to work. I don't either, because I love playing barbarians in D&D, and how do you play a barbarian in Harry Potter? Go around as like a super ripped student, just battering all the other students.
Yeah, I guess so. However, I like the idea. I really like the idea. Yeah,
it'd be nice. Harry Potter, I mean, we don't talk about the big bad.
What, Volder?
Well, Volder is one of the big bads, but I meant more maybe the author.
Oh. I was still sticking to the lore, and you're just like...
But as a universe, it's pretty sick.
It is. It's a very cool place, right? But back into the 40k,
Magical.
Right? Would you back this early on the Chaos Knights, or would you back the Custodes?
I'm a knight at heart.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You do like the Chaosness as well, don't you?
Yeah. I do prefer Imperial Knights to Chaos Knights as my flavour of Questa Imperialis or Questa Mechanicus, but no, Questa Hereticus or whatever they're called. Cool.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, I obviously I love the Golden Boys. I do. You can't not love the Golden Boys. I love the fact that no matter what, whenever you play Custodians, the one model that always seems to be alive at the end is Trajann. I don't care what happens. Everything else can be... He just walks around until everyone goes, oh, Trajan's still alive. On 8 wounds somehow. Yeah, you know what I mean? You're like, what the fuck? Why is he just walked around the board?
No one realises he's there. They've killed the army for, we've won, and then like the final boss music starts playing and Trajann comes around the corner.
He just also got his spear in the air as well. Like,
Nani ho ho ho.
Have you seen the Game of Thrones thing where Jon Snow's like, all those people are running at Jon Snow, and he just stands there and he's like, I feel like that's the Trajann thing. Like, an army of demons could walk towards him, and he just sort of stoically walks towards them. It's just like, boom, boom, boom.
Morning, Matthew.
Oh, morning, Matthew. That was very, very formal. Good morning, Matthew.
Good morning, Matthew Byro.
If you're watching and if you got like anyone here that you know that you're sort of friends with, or you're rooting for someone in our Hellstorm Heat 1 round 4, let us know. We'll try and get an update from the table from one of our resident table legends. It's probably going to be Mikey this time, I think, because Nick's playing a game. And yeah, let us know what if you want to keep an update on anyone in particular. But I'm really excited because both of these players are like some of the top players in the UK, right?
Yeah.
Josh Roberts seems to have won. Josh Roberts, captain of Team England, has won loads of our events before and knows exactly what he's doing. And then you've got Peter Duff, who is constantly going to tournaments. He's played Chaos Knights now probably for over 6 months, so he knows the army inside out. So going to come down to sort of the fine dice rolls and stuff to see who's going to come out on top, because I imagine both of these will score well. So time will tell. Let's look back at the top. Looks like they're just trying to draw some lines of sight, just making sure that there's no angles that can be drawn. We will see. Let's hand back to the boys. I imagine there might be a little bit of light shooting going on. Maybe some old axes being sort of trying to plink a couple of wounds off some of the war dogs and stuff like that, but we'll see.
It works out. Cool.
Yeah, sure.
I can't do much.
That is it, I think.
Yeah. Entirely surprised. Cool.
Cool.
End of yours. Why have I got down the wrong mission on my app? It is Ted on the icons. Oh, we just wiped it. Wonderful. With this storm and the prisoners. It's on vigil, bring it down, and not that grind.
All yours, sir.
Yeah, cheers. And then. Cool. Okay. So end of yours. You're holding 2.
You a quick update. I've had a look at Mark Wildman's score. It seems like he's had 2 wins and a loss. A win-win-loss. Magoo. Let me find Magoo.
Oh, don't talk about Magoo. He's not. He's brought Votan. The only person brought Votan, and I think he's not repping them very well at the moment.
He's purposefully trying to get them
nerfed.
Buffed.
Oh, buffed. Right. Okay.
Yeah. So he's actually on two losses and a win. So loss, win. So maybe he can pull something out of the bags today. And then with that, I think that's all of our.
Is that all our updates? Well,
yeah.
That's Josh Roberts' turn 1 done already, so Josh did go first, as we saw. Now Peter's got to retaliate. As you can see, Josh used that turn more as a positioning turn.
Yep.
He's going to stick his models behind that big L, hide as much as he can. Again, this is GameMat.eu sort of inspired terrain, so that those 2 big L's in the middle are quite synonymous with it.
Yep.
I think if I'm
synonymous, good word.
If I'm Peter here, I'm thinking how can I draw as much angles for guns as possible?
Yep.
But if I'm him, I just take a turn of shooting here. I think about potentially not playing the primary because I think he's put a few models on objective 4. I think you swing to the bottom, personally around objective 5, and you just try and lay as much hurt on as you possibly can. But we'll have to see what happens, right? Obviously, those Wardens as well grant sort of like bodyguard in inverted commas, so it's been weakened a little bit, but that means you can't really target any of the characters around there, so you got to deal with Wardens, effectively 2 big blobs of 10, and that's a lot of wounds to chew through. So, we will go to the top. We'll go to the players now and see what Peter's thoughts are on his movement phase and what his plan is.
Okay. D3 mortals on no Mr. Rerolls.
Yeah, sure.
He takes 1 mortal, which he'll now heal D3 wounds. Go back up to 13.
Really, yeah.
He's got transhuman. Just to make him slightly more obnoxious to kill. Bonk.
To hit or to wound, sorry?
To wound.
You've
got transhitman as well. But
so he's transhit and transwound?
No, he's only transhuman. He needs to kill 5 wounds worth of models to be transhitman.
Okay, cool.
That's probably not.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't remember which way around it was.
Yeah. So, okay. I think I will throw one of them round the corner just to force options. Yeah. Cool. Okay. You can't get line of sight. It's just more about keeping stuff, right there. That if you want to trade for it, you've got to leave yourself exposed for that piece. Sure. Otherwise, that piece will then go annoy you the following turn.
Yeah, sure, man.
So just whilst Peter is in his movement phase, Mikey's been having a cheeky spy on the room and just having an earwig.
Man.
You are
a cheeky spy.
And Mikey
just told me the entire game plan.
Mikey,
Josh,
I'm about to say, Mikey has the loadout.
Tell me pin number. You've told him everything, but essentially, you can see the 3 war dogs. Oh, moving terrain, doing a Tom. You can see the 3 war dogs moving around objective 5. Essentially, Pete has just gone. Look, I can't score my secondaries in a game, or you charge me and I die. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give up my secondaries for now. Forget about them. I'm just going to focus on the kill. I'm a war dog. I'm on the hunt. So he's moving those 3 war dogs around objective 5 to get line of sight into that big L right in the middle, in the bottom middle. Because he's got the sisters in there, Wardens in there, etc. It's just because of it. And Josh has specifically got 8 models on the objective as well. So if Pete did want to take that objective, he would have to get 2 war dogs on there, and then they'd just die. So what he's doing is moving around objective 5, and he's also moved a war dog at the top as he's measuring now, up towards the middle center. And essentially, he's trying to do he's doing his secondary because he's got the dread one within 12, so he's scored that. But he's also trying to get to an angle on the unit that's behind the top middle L, because he's just I just need to kill you, not that you
the big blob.
Yeah, if Josh makes charges and onto objective, he's basically lost because if once they're on there, they're obsec, he'll outnumber them. Obviously, each war dog counts as 5, and their objective is secured as well. So he'll hold his home one, but as soon as Josh can get on objective 5, happily get on objective 3, it's a bit more of an issue. Now, those 2 objectives are quite open. Again, what we're just saying to Josh, varied terrain, this is an issue. You can't plan for this, and you can't write a list that perfect in every terrain. So he's gone, I've got these secondaries, like stand vigil, etc., but it's hard for me because these are open. But as soon as, like, Peter wants to hold them, like, Josh has free movement. He moves 6 and then charges 2d6 straight onto the objective, kills whatever is on it, wraps whatever's on it as well. So that's the game plan, yeah? Pete's going to shoot and Josh is going to hide behind elves for as long as possible. That's it. Yeah, exactly. Because obviously, yeah, it's just so much objectives secured. Like, yeah, Pete counts as 5, but Josh counts as 2, and he's got 3 dudes on there. He instantly outnumbers. And Josh has like a smaller area of the table that he can take up to get 6 models on rather than 5. There's 3 40mm bases. That's an interesting one. Yeah, I'll leave you to it now.
Do you know, just before you go, do you know which one is the Warlord?
War Dog. I can go find out.
That'd be good. Someone's asked in the chat, that's all.
Okay.
Thank you. The one with the helm of the dogs,
The
yeah?
one with the helm of the dogs.
Yeah. If you keep an eye on Wee Man, we'll find out which one it is. Just keep an eye out for some ugly-looking, big, chunky hand, Chungus hand, to just appear.
Okay, so it's that guy at the back. Cool.
Yeah, we saw it. Guy at the back. Right, okay.
Little green exhaust.
So, objective 1, there's a war dog in the middle, and then slightly to the right, there's one little green thingy.
Little green boy.
Oh, little green boy.
Oh, little war puppy.
Yeah.
War dogs or battle puppies?
I think we should have gone for battle puppies.
Battle puppies.
Robots in disguise. Could you imagine? All these little war dogs just transform together into Bumblebee.
Megazord.
Yeah.
Battle puppies, roll out.
Yeah. No, don't chase the ball. Don't chase the ball, battle puppies. Yeah. Stop drinking out of the dog bowl.
Imagine the Custodians just brought like lots of pig ears and bones for them.
Yeah.
There are objectives now. Go and chase the stick.
Yeah. You imagine as well if they also got chains and just start like wrapping them around like the necks and be like, right, come for a walk, little puppies. Yeah, it's fine. That'd be a cool like conversion.
Casinos as brothers again.
Yeah. I like it. Send these dogs to the kennels, Josh. Wow, that is a good fighting talk. So far, Peter said he was going to move to the south, and all he's sort of done is sort of like move them a bit further forward. I don't know.
I think I heard a little bit of that conversation, and he said he thinks he can only expose one of them because he can't get the others round to get line of sight. So there's no point putting more on objective 5 because then he's just risking them getting charged.
Yeah.
So he's only going to expose one of them. And then if he does come out to charge the one that's on objective 5, then he's got a load of others that can shoot into that because the knight will probably die.
Yeah.
There's not... I mean, you're going to be swinging with your weapons.
He's basically sacrificing the 3 that he's pushed out, right?
Yeah.
And he's basically saying, if you want to go for them, you'll sit in the middle.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to charge in my turn. So in your turn, you'll move, you'll charge through, but you then can't consolidate into my back lines because look, he's moved them even further back. So it's another turn of then at least him leveling his guns and going, right, I'm going to dacker the rubbish out of you.
I mean, the dream for Josh would be that he could charge them, not have them die immediately in combat, have them die in Pete's turn in the second round of combat, and then be ready. They can consolidate in his turn then, and then be ready for the charge at the start of his turn too.
Yeah. So we're into the shooting now. So we're going to just cross back over, and we're going to see which war dogs have got some dacker on the sisters. I think at the moment.
5 or...
Yeah, so when we roll... no. 1. No,
8 on this? So 2%.
Yeah.
What a waste of 4 save.
He's done what he's...
I didn't care about those.
Yeah, you'll start the action over there, and I think that's about for me. Again, 1 point on Ruthless Tyranny.
Which one's... Is that the Stranglehold one?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Your equivalent.
My extremely random Stranglehold where I get points.
Yeah, yours is really weird, isn't it? Yeah. And you started the action, we'll do no prisoners at the end.
Yeah, it's fine. Goes over to battle round 2?
Yeah, 8 points, because I'm on 2.
Yeah, you absolutely are, yeah. Josh is control 1, control more. And we gain a CP, and we're both up to 7.
Yeah.
Cool. We're going to run out of dice. 7. I don't know if my battle plan's going to work, but I'm going to give it a punt. I'm either going to get tabled horrifically, or...
No, I don't think so. So I'll stay in this, and then I'll do my preferred because it's my preferred stance, I can do both benefits.
Okay,
this
cool.
turn.
So you've got the.
So basically, even if I advance, I count stationary for shooting. So it just means I get to shoot when I advance.
Okay.
It's not math. It's really the big one is the 2d6 advance.
Okay, cool.
Which just means I can advance a big unit and still shoot.
Cool. Okie dokes. Most of your shooting is AP1, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
So rotate irrelevant.
Yes, yeah. The rotate's pretty irrelevant. Yeah, well, the only one who's different
It's
is
Trajann. Yeah, he's got AP2, doesn't he?
Yeah. That's it.
Does he have AP2 or AP1? Hold on.
Actually, no, he might be strength 5 AP1. I think
it is AP1. I came last game where we thought it was AP2 and we checked.
No, I
and it
think
ended
he's strength 5. So it literally
no difference.
No difference. Oh, the only thing is the grenade launchers.
Oh, or
are
AP3.
But
Yeah.
they're 1 damage, not 2 damage. That's the only AP that's better.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So because the flamers are AP1 as well.
Okay, no problems.
Right. Okay. So he started an action. He'll get 4 points if you do it.
2 for half. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get 4 points. In theory, there'll also be an aura of -1 leadership over there that I'm sure you care intensely about.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely.
Battle round 2, I will select extra dread range for my Harbinger table. Basically, my dread range is now 15 instead of the
so it's easier. Does it? What and is that the one where I have to take a leadership charge to charge? No.
Nope. Not doing it. It's not worth it. It's
Not
Custodes.
Custodes with leadership 11. No.
I'd rather use it to assist my scoring on my secondary than try and grasp a bunch of things that are extremely unlikely.
Yes. Yeah. Makes sense.
Peter is trying to scare Josh with some random humming and singing. That is a good tactic in Warhammer 40k.
So no rerolls to hit either.
No rerolls of anything.
So
hit rerolls, no wound rolls, no
any
damage.
negatives to hit or anything like that?
No, other than transhuman, no.
No.
You
So
can,
still
you
hit
can
on-
hit him on 2s.
Still hit on 2, yeah.
Yeah, until he gets the 2 kills something transhitment.
Yes.
And all I can do in combat is -1 damage.
Oh, you can do -1
Yeah,
damage.
for 1 CP in combat, I can do -1 damage.
And that's
I
on all of them.
can get him and only him back up again on a 4-up.
Right.
The only one.
That's the only one. The rest can't. Okay, cool. Just to understand
Yeah.
what
Absolutely.
options you've got.
I think that's all the options I can think of.
Yeah, no, sure, man. There's the combat guy. So he can move 15.
14, but could go +3 for 17.
So he gets 14 naturally, does he?
14 naturally on the
So
carnivores.
he can go 17 and still charge.
Yes.
So yeah, it's quite huge.
But I'll be taking D3 molds for it, but I'd probably consider it for a good trading piece.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you pretty much charge where you want. That's cool. Yeah, and you can do -1 damage on any of the knights.
Any for 1 CP. So obviously I can only do it on 1, so...
Yes, yeah. Still frustrating. But it's per phase.
Yeah. Yeah, so
No, sorry, is it only combat? Or can you-
only combat.
Yeah.
I cannot do it in shooting.
Okay. Okay, where did he change that one?
As you can see, some really interesting chat right now. Just Josh trying to work out what possibly Peter can and can't do to sort of like negate a push onto certain knights and to certain units.
Yeah.
Like, -1 damage hurts Custodians so much because everything is basically 2 damage. Yeah, their axes in combat, their shooting is 2 damage, and you just sort of go, especially when he's got 2 blobs of Wardens, that -1 will hurt in combat.
Yep.
But he's just working out. Look, you can't do that in shooting. There's other buffs he can do, like I can turn off rerolls, I can turn off any sort, I can do a transhuman, all this sort of stuff. So just working out what he's got access to, right?
It was interesting listening to 2 players of this caliber talk it out, because it's almost like the battle is not happening on the board, but just happening in their heads between them, because they're just talking about the things aren't happening. Normally you see other players, I'm going to happily say, like, players that aren't quite as good, because these guys are both
they're
national
top,
level. Where stuff will happen on the board, and then you come to the realization, whereas these players, I think, they already know. It's like in chess, you already know what your opponent's going to do. They're quite happy telling each other, because it doesn't matter whether I tell you what my game plan is. If everything goes off, there's not a lot you can do to stop it. So they'll both almost just be doing their own game plans.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So it's always a really, really weird one. But it's good that we can just sit here like wallflies.
Yeah, literally,
and just see what's going on.
So it looks like we've had an advance here from some Wardens, by the looks of things. Again, Solo Watch, they're speedy boys. They can advance, they get +1 to advance and charges. They fall out of combat and recharge, which again is why Peter doesn't want to get tied up, because if he charges in, he'll just fall back the next turn and charge something else, right?
Yep.
But also Solo Watch have the ability to advance and charge as well, as I've already mentioned. So have to see what happens here. If we take it back to the room view, it looks like those Wardens just coming forward, sitting on that objective, and again 10 Wardens on that objective will be very hard to deal with, right?
What's your favourite word? Oppressive.
Oppressive.
It'll be oppressive.
It'll be so oppressive. It'll be sexy. And also, like, if you think about it, that's a squad of 10. That's 30 wounds.
Yep.
And obviously, if you start putting buffs
so
on
much
them,
armor.
but you can turn off rerolls with a stratagem. You can basically transhuman stuff like that, and you just go, wow, that's like that amount of buffs on 10 models that are already tough and strong.
Yep.
Just makes them so hard to shift, right?
Yeah.
Some of the leadership shenanigans, as people have already pointed out, they don't work against Custodians. The leadership 11.
Yeah.
What's the point, right? You're not going to do all these dread tests and stuff. You're just going to fail all the time. So
yeah,
you know.
It's not even Night Lords would make a dent in their leadership. It's
No.
insane.
Let's cross back to the boys and see what their thought pattern is as Josh is doing his turn 2 movement.
Completely different. I'm gonna charge you with these shooting knights. And,
I think your original plan might have been better.
And the combat knight, he's just gonna sit there. He's not interested.
He's actually only a cheerleader.
Yeah.
I found 5 spears just fall short of killing a dude if I do the -1 damage. Yeah. So don't throw 5 is from what I learned. Throw a little bit more.
The banner dude.
Yeah. 12. Shocked. Utterly shocked.
Just the 1 CP with the -1 damage.
Yeah. Because I'm on War Dogs, pretty much every strat is 1 CP, bar a couple. Do you declare no rerolls at the start of the shooting phase or upon the unit being targeted?
Targeted.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you have to choose to target me first. Yeah.
Hello, Trajann.
I'll sacrifice his shooting because he's a character against the wall. So I'd rather have the reroll 1s than his 2 shots.
Sure.
But it's still within 4, so +1 within 3, so you can't fail.
Would you like to read out what Sneak's Airsoft said? Yes.
So Sneak has asked, what is the best Ultramarine unit to take against Knights? Got a match this week against them. Gulliman.
Just put G-Man and go, come at me, boys.
Take,
you know what I mean?
Take the Primarch, you won't be disappointed.
The Emperor's sword will not do you wrong, you know what I mean? Oh, I love it, yeah. I mean, actually, if you think about it, like, the problem is against Knights, is you have to, it depends if you're playing these mini War Dogs or you're taking big Knights,
Yep.
But if you're going against big Knights, you want, Space Marines have basically had a new buff where loads of their war gear's free.
Yep.
You want to take Melters, you want to take Devastators, you want to take any multi-melt you possibly can. Eradicators are really good.
Yeah.
We're seeing people running combi Melters with Stern Guards. Depends what sort, but like, if you're playing Knights, just take Melter and shoot the living daylights out of them because they're going to have to come to you, right? That's the best thing I've got. But also G-Man, right? G-Man, rerolls.
G-Man's good, yeah.
He's going to go and wade in there with his fist. What's he called? What's the hand of
Dominion.
Hand of Dominion.
Hand of Dominion.
He's going to pick a knight up by its foot and swing it round in a
Yep.
circle. That's
And
how I
then when
imagine
one
Gilman
does
do.
stomp on him, he'll just get back up.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. That's what'll happen, yeah. Excuse me, you're dead. No, I'm not. Peekaboo.
Remember Hellblasters used to be pretty good? I mean, with Eradicators as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, any dedicated anti-armor stuff
Yeah.
you can't go wrong with.
Gladiator tanks are very good as well at the
Yeah,
moment.
Gladiators,
I
they're
mean,
good.
they're the new hotness. People are running those, especially at highly competitive stuff as well. So yeah, basically just run some DACA. But then again, don't cater it too much towards knights, otherwise you'll have a real feels bad thing where you're like, I've just got 50 melters in my list and nothing else. You know what I mean? So we'll have to be nice, okay?
And
Be
when the
nice.
orcs come flying around the corner, you'll be like, oh.
yeah.
Oh.
Let's burn 5 orcs and die, okay?
Yeah.
So yeah. But hope you're enjoying the games on the stream so far. If you are, please consider liking. If you like what me and Elliot talk about, which I mean, come on, who doesn't, right? Consider becoming a member for as little as $1.99. You can have guilt-free ad block and not use a block thing. What are they called? A advert blocker. And you can do
Ad
it.
block, yeah.
Yeah. That's a guilt-free ad block. That's what it's called, right? And yeah, or you can become an actual channel member for $4.99 and come and chat to us in the Discord, premium Discord. Most of the people here, there's a good amount of people here who are some members for us, and we love hanging out with them and stuff at Sanctuary Gaming. So yeah, so good to have a weekend with all of you sexy people in Sanctuary.
Our lovely community.
Yeah. Let's jump back and see how Josh's turn is going. It looks like he's just debating what he's going to be doing with his 10 Wardens just sat behind that L there. So let's see how he's getting on.
Check that line of sight over here, but I think we still see.
Yeah. That's what I would assume. Yeah, no problems. Yeah, loving it.
Right, sir. Some shooting in.
Okie dokes.
These guys. It's no reels to hit or no reels.
No reels, hit, wound, or damage.
Hit, wound, or damage. Cool.
Can do d6 like shot rerolls, but not those things.
Right, okay. In that case, let's still go there. Because you could do the -1 damage. You could do the -1 damage there if you want to. Let's still shoot at that one then. Cool. So twos. Second lenses.
Yeah.
And then 5s. Because they are T7, aren't they? T7.
Not too bad. 1, 2, 4, 5.
5, yep.
Cool. 5 4-ups for you.
Yes, just take this out of your way.
No worries. Fell 3.
Fell
6
3,
damage.
6 damage, yeah. Cool. The 3 Terminators into this guy.
-1 going through the dents.
Yes, yeah.
3s.
So 3s, can't re-roll 2. No. And the grenades. 3, 4, 5. 3s, re-roll 1 from Trajann. No. Still 5s.
1.
Re-rolling 1 from Trajann.
2.
AP 3, so 2 go through. But it's damage 1, this, not
2
damage
5-ups. Make 1 fail.
Make one.
Takes a wound over there.
And the banner guy shoots him as well.
Sure.
1 hit, because it's -1 for terrain. Doesn't move.
Cool. Oh, sorry, he's down to 7, not 6. He's the only one on 13, remember?
Yes, he's got 13 wounds, isn't he?
I've probably forgotten all tournaments so far.
Cool. And then some charges. These are going to charge him,
I'm shocked.
and Trajann's going to
I'm
charge.
shocked. Cool.
So the Trajann can't fail, but I'll do him.
Yeah, there you go.
So with it,
Okay.
Just check. Yeah, that makes him the closest. If he dies. If he doesn't die.
Josh
Oh,
just
just
charging that
support that.
Terminator
Yeah, no,
through
fine,
to that knight to soak up. Well, obviously couldn't fire Overwatch because it was hidden in a building. So again, just making sure that there's no
Oh, look, they make it.
shenanigans there. So we'll see what other charges can make it in.
Okay. Make sure you've still got the protection.
Yes, yeah.
Sure.
Cool.
Are they still within 6 of the banner?
Yes, they are, yeah.
Wonderful. Cool.
Yeah, because those two didn't move. So.
Loving it. Cool.
I start here.
Okay. Trajann's profile is what again? Strength 9, 10?
Strength 10.
He's AP 3.
AP3, yeah.
And he's got 2 or 3 damage.
3 damage.
I'm going to make you roll it, but I'm not going to do anything. I wonder whether or not I should. How many attacks?
6.
6. Oh, I'd have a punt. Yeah, I'm going to -1 damage.
Yeah, sure.
Down to 6. There you go. Punt, man.
So apologies, that was Trajann going into that knight. So
This
Trajann.
is the 1 damage attack.
Mix of Misericordia.
So we're about to see if Trajann can one-shot the knight. It's got -1 damage on it though.
Those ones. And 4's because
Yeah,
the
transhuman.
transhuman.
One's
3.
gone.
Oh, I'll roll another one for you. So 3.
Cool. 3.
But as we can see, he's put some
3 damage and still can't
debuffs on
die.
that as well. Can't use his
I can fight
rerolls.
twice with
-1 damage now.
So, actually, did you want to spend the... If you
I have
know-
spent the CP.
Okay, did you want to if you knew could you forget he could fight twice? Sorry, I didn't want to catch you out there. Okay, just...
I just hoping you'd roll a little bit lower on your wounds, to be honest.
I didn't want you to think, oh, I didn't realise you could fight
I
twice.
made 1 save. If only it was AP2 and not AP3. Cool, so he takes 4 damage, he's down to 3.
Yep.
It also burn out his ability, which
Yes.
I feel like is not a bad trade for.
Yeah,
1 CP.
just
Yeah.
if you'd forgotten about it,
No,
I didn't want you to
and that's
feel
very
like
kind of you, but no, I'd still make the same choice.
Yeah, sure.
Is it fight twice in media or end of phase?
I will double check actually because they're all slightly.
Because obviously I'm
different.
going to try and slap back even if I am on bottom bracket.
Yes, yeah.
So the boy's just checking where the moment shackle is activated. Is it instantly after his fought? I personally think it's the end of the phase, but we will we'll find out together. Good job that they're just checking in that codex. But the Trajann been pulled out, as you can see, into that knight. If I just go back to the top down, you'll see that he is just there. So it is the end of the fight phase. Josh has just triple checked. But what I really like here is the fact that Trajann could have to burn his moment shackle, as Peter was saying, to try and basically make sure that knight dies. In reality, Trajann could probably take the hit back, but he doesn't want to leave him sat in the middle. So
Yeah.
I'll have to see what happens on this one. Wardens into the knight at the bottom. Mikey, what's your hot take so
I
far?
have to say it's very early to pop the moment shackle. I think. I mean, there's still quite a few war dogs to get through there. He'll probably only use it for fight twice, but it feels like using it now. It feels like not premature, but being forced to use it.
You just kill that knight as well, aren't you? Just going to be stood in the open for shooting. Maybe I would want to stay in combat.
You're like, no moment. No, not this time.
Don't. You get to save the moment shackle, and you can just stay in combat with it.
Maybe Trajann just wants to live in the moment, you know?
Yeah.
The moment shackle.
Actually, that man's trying to give you money.
Yeah, the only thing I would say is obviously the moment shackle has different things you can do. So fight twice is definitely the strongest for Trajann, yeah?
Yep.
And you probably want to be in combat with 2 knights, so like you kill one, and then you try and kill the other, right? The only thing I would say is that moment shackle, like for example, let's say if a melter gun gets through, he can make the damage 0. Now you probably just use a reroll before you use the moment shackle.
Yeah.
But like moment shackle has different uses, right? You can make something a damage 0 attack basically. So we'll have to see what happens. Let's if we look at this is the Wardens into the War Dog at the bottom. So let's rejoin the boys at the table and see how this goes.
No, he's not.
Cool. Does he explode? No. Cool. I'll bring it down point. And stops my storm. Which was entirely expected, to be fair.
And then they'll consolidate.
Everything is going as expected. Not against the battle plan, though. I'm going to charge him with the brigands in a minute. I'm going to go for the get past the 2-up save. Sure. Yeah, go hold the objective. You make a stance, challenge me. Can you take me off the objective?
Yes,
And I have no choice but to call your bluff and see if I can do it.
You get to fight.
I do. 4 attacks. The 8 on 5s, and my man's one to hit.
No, not against. That's it's cover. So
Oh right, okay, so it's cover. 4 hit on 5s. Yeah, twice. Strength is 10 on this, so 2s.
Yes, yeah, if he's 10. Yeah.
2. Ah, just fucking hell, there's a fucking metal.
Oh, is
I
it?
just
You're right.
jabbed me full on.
Damage on this?
Flat 3.
First one.
Minus 4.
He's got 4 of him.
Yeah.
It doesn't even. That was not on the one that
Yeah.
he yeah. And then the other one. So
Cool.
takes 3.
Oh. Is it feeling pain?
Yeah, it's 5 feel.
Takes
That's
2.
1. So it takes 2. I'll use white dice for wounds, and then
Sure, no
I'll
problem.
I'll try to remember not to roll.
Yeah. Cool. Do you want to fight twice?
Yes, I will.
Go for it.
Again.
Yeah, same stuff. Yeah. 2s. Loving it.
2s.
4s. Yeah, that's probably enough. 3 and the Misericordia.
Yep.
So the 3, just what I'm doing, saving on
6s.
6s. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Yeah,
No,
he's dead.
he's
Cool.
dead.
6 explode. Do you want to auto explode? That's a 6. Now do D3. Is that an option? Is that an idea? Is there anything in there that's in range? Probably not. I haven't seen.
No. No, just those 2. Yeah.
Is the banner in range?
I think so.
Nah, I think I'm
No,
just out.
just that.
So it'll just be those 2 units. But getting D3 models on Trajann isn't the worst thing in this world.
Yes.
1 CP, gets out of the way. About to be down to quite a few. Okay, you know what, I'm going to do it. Bang.
D3 is it?
Yeah, 6 inches D3. So just on Trajann on the dudes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
On Trajann, 1.
1.
Oh well, hope for more. Feel the pain.
Takes 1.
And
then
the other dudes, take 3.
This is where you kill one. With
6s.
6s.
Ah,
So 1 on.
tried. Cool.
And I'll use a white dice for wound.
So there we just saw Peter using the stratagem to auto-explode one of his mini knights and managed to roll D3 damage and a big 3 on the Wardens, but Josh managed to pass on a 6 to keep 1 alive on a wound.
Yep.
And also Trajann took a wound
Trajann
as
just
well.
took 1.
Yeah, so Trajann down to 7 and one of the Wardens down to 1 as well. So we also, for 1 CP when you're carrying 6, he's now down to 5, but when you're carrying 6 CP, it's actually a decent
may as well.
thing. Yeah.
Parting gift.
And he
Burn
knows-
Trajann's eyebrows off.
Yeah, literally, just singe his fringe. His big tuft on the top of his head. But also, just again, look, those war dogs are now going, right, at least we've got a target for turn 2, boys. You know, we can just level our guns, not even worry again for another turn about the mission. Just, he's got speed. He can if he kills enough, he can fan out in turn 3.
I'm looking forward to seeing the war dogs actually get some shooting and being able to get stuck in.
You know, it's one of those where, like, let's say if you get the Wardens down to like 2 or 3 models, that's when you feel a bit more comfortable charging 1 or 2 in onto that objective and being like, look, I can clear this blob now, and also I can get onto that objective. So yeah, we'll have to see how Peter's turn 2 goes. But I'm excited. We're just pretty much drawing to the end of Josh's turn right now. I think that's pretty much.
Let's see some Warhammer instead of cagey movement.
Yeah, but turn 1 and turn 2 with these pros is always just cagey. Isn't
Yeah.
it? It's got to be cagey. Find out your players, see how much they know about their own army, and we'll
Kill them all.
look at the reviews. Are they eviling each other? No, Peter's just having to think about his command phase and his movement phase right now. Mikey, while Peter's just having a chat, do you want to give us an update from the room?
I was just going to say I'm excited to see the counter attack from Peter, just because he obviously has so much DACA. Josh has the defensive stratagems in his pocket ready to go. I mean, he's sat with 8 CP right now. So obviously trans hitman. No rerolls, etc. Transhuman, sorry. He's going to be laughing, but if Peter can just throw so much DACA into them, charge them, you know, it's going to be pretty brutal, I think, and maybe it'll like keep the game in, because if Josh still has like 7 or 8 Wardens sat there, he's just going to be laughing. But it should be interesting. But I'm going to say on the other tables we've got an a very cagey turn 1 from our table with Rob and Courtney, Orcs versus Drakari. Courtney says.
3 wins, right?
Yes, both on 3 wins. Obviously, Courtney's a bit like, I don't know what to take, what secondaries to take, because it's just such a weird army, and we both do the exact same thing. But he's obviously got to get the good bits for the Orcs, just do an action, get a point. And then he's got Green Tide as well, yeah, which is obviously an auto take. Rob's gone for some more killy secondary because he feels like he's going to go kill. He's just charged in with some Incubi, Drazar, and some Hellions into some buggies, and then forgot that they all have Ramshackles, so it's all -1 damage, which is very bad, which means he bounced pretty harsh. Then on our other table with Mike and Jack, Demon Engines versus Astra Militarum. The Chaos went first, managed to get up behind some buildings. They're playing on UKTC, so quite an open board, sadly, but managed to get up against some buildings and he was kind of like ready. And Mike, in his response, ended up using the Barbican's key on the Kassakin. Obviously, we're using a custom FAQ to kind of reduce their max stratagems to max mortal wounds to 6 total rather than 6 units, 6 to each unit. So quite heavily nerfed. Still killed the unkillable Disco Lord. Yeah, and he's managed to kill a Mauler Fiend as well and a bunch of cultists with all the mortars sat in the back because obviously they are horrific with the banner and the orders to become strength 6, rerolling 1s to hit and +1 to hit, even though they're -1 ballistic skill. So, because obviously without line of sight, it's so dumb, but without line of sight, you reduce your ballistic skill by 1, so they're hitting on 5s, and then you. Well, not yet. They also add 1 save if you can't see them, but then you use take aim or one of the other stratagems, one of the other orders to give them +1 strength, so strength 6, +1 to hit, take aim, and then it also gives them an AP. Yes, if you order them with the creatures, you get +1 strength, so they become strength 6, they get +1 to hit, so they're hitting on 4s again. They're re-rolling 1s or re-rolling everything with Lord Solar, and then they give an AP, so you don't get +1 save, you just get your normal save, which when you've got that many of them, you got 9d6 strength 6 shots. It just rips through so much. Like cultists yeah, we're just dead. We're just dead. So that's it. It's obviously quite early game. It's obviously the first turn. These are the thinking phases at the minute, and then the real mess will probably come turn 3, like we'll see on this table we're watching now. So I'll go away now. I'll let you guys carry on. There you go.
Some would say you should make a career out of this.
Maybe one day.
Maybe. Wow. Really? Are you sure? Maybe you should actually rethink your career, actually. Okay. So as you can see, Peter going into turn 2 movement right now, and the objective is clear. The objective is clear. Thanks, Max. Thank you. The objective is clear. Move as many of my Daka Knights as close to those Wardens, but I need to ensure that I'm going to kill them, right? His other problem is, if he kills the Wardens, he has a 7-wound Trajann Valoris with his fringe that's been singed, stood in front of him going, I'm very angry. I will have to kill you in return. So he's going to, in my opinion, I think he's going to have to, like, deal with Trajann and those Wardens now, and leave that blobs that's sort of behind objective 3 and 4. Yep. Just sort of leave them. Just, unless you can get a couple of chip shops on them, but, like, why would you? Like, focus on what you can kill, which is right in front of you.
The great thing is that that big blob there is not actually doing anything.
No.
I mean, it can sit there and it'll be protected, but it's also not contributing to the game. So I think Peter will probably be quite happy to just leave it there and not interact with it.
Deal with it later, right?
Yeah, he can definitely deal with it later. He can swing his stuff around to this bottom flank and deal with that big blob that's exposed itself at the cost of 2 knights. I mean, he's down to 11 war dogs. It's not like he's took a massive hit. Yeah. And then he hopefully
put those out as well to go, I know you're going to deal with these, right? That you have to give something up in a game. You can't backline with everything.
It's quite clever by Peter, really, because if Josh hadn't dealt with them, we probably would have just... It's accepted they're going to die anyway.
Yep.
Probably just shoot and charge forward with them and like suicide them, banzai charge into the enemy. So, interesting by Peter. He's obviously playing it well. He knows what he's doing against Custodes.
I think the only thing that's going to be a big turning point in this game is how quickly he can chew through those Wardens, which, let's be honest, they're going to get the transhuman. They're going to get you can't reroll against.
Turn off rerolls,
genetic alchemy and all that sort of stuff. So it just depends how much Daka he actually has to put into them to kill them. Because let's be like, Peter has the lieutenant rerolls and stuff like that for can't remember what it's called, but basically like one of them has the rerolls.
Helm of the Dog.
Yeah, that'd be turned off, right?
Yep.
So you just go like, that's another little buffing thing that you just can't rely on anymore. But lots of Daka, chain cannons, thermal spears, melter guns, stubbers, it all adds up, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So let's see. It looks like that Peter's getting towards the end of his movement phase right now. He has done a bit of a shift to the right, as we sort of expected, and to the down towards the bottom. trying to open up some firing lanes as well. So let's jump back and see what the players are chatting about.
Start shooting phase. 2 CP. Exploding 6s on that unit from any Warlord model.
Yeah, sure.
Um,
Down to 4 then, yeah?
yeah. Obviously, you can see what I'm doing, and obviously,
Yeah,
I'm
to be
fully
honest,
expecting
that-
you're about
literally,
to.
that is your target, isn't
Yeah.
it? So I'll do it now. It's to save it. I'll just use both strats.
It's what happened to the last Custodes player. Fully expecting it. Transhuman, no rerolls.
Yes.
Just stops all my Vectrix rerolls.
Yeah,
Fine.
sure. So, but does
Yes,
Trajann-
yeah, CB. You do.
yes, I do. So it cost me 3.
Yeah. Cool.
So down to 5.
Yeah, loving it. Loving it. Cool. Okay. There is a dude on 1 wound.
There is 1 dude on 1 wound. Yes.
Okay, cool. So in that case, we'll start with. I'll try and put dice on ones I've shot with, just to make it more clear for you.
Yeah, if that's all right, dude. That'd be great. Yeah.
So
Because we've got quite a lot of individual units.
yeah,
that we should shoot.
and I am going to shoot them in a non-chronological order because I want to try and chip individual wounds off.
Yeah, of course.
So
Yeah, yeah.
everything from that guy
Yep.
first. There you go, those dice. So since there's no rerolls, it really makes a difference in orders I do for real
No,
stuff. So Stubber.
1
1 hit. Does wound.
Does wound.
Cool. 3. So cool. Chain cannon. 4s. No 6s still. And then 4s. 2.
This is AP4, isn't it?
AP2, then. So this is chain
So
cannon.
yeah, that's what I mean. Sorry, AP2 puts me on 4 save.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, I meant
Yeah.
it's a 4 save. 4
Yeah.
save.
Takes a wound.
Takes a wound. Then he does.
Does. Cool. The thermals. Both miss.
Miss.
Then over to the dice, and I'll dump it on this guy now.
Oh, the
Hellbrun.
The Hellbrun, yeah, sure.
Hellbrun, go that way. 43.
43, yeah.
Slightly above average. 1, 1, 1. 2, 1, 6. Pause. Not a single 6 so far.
Nope.
And
then pause again. 1.
Maybe 2.
Oh, sorry.
Goes off,
So
yeah.
it does go off.
But you feel no pain?
So the melters are all D6 plus 2,
Not
aren't they?
all of them. I think he's out.
But a lot of them are going to be D6
Yeah.
plus 2, aren't they?
They are.
So they're all going to be flat. A lot of them are
We're
gonna be...
going to be doing at least the 3 damage. You do have a feel no pain. I'm hoping to use the +2 to get around the feel no pain.
Yes, yeah, that's what I mean. So just I can do 1 CP reroll effectively. Just deciding, do I do it on a... Because that's flat 3, isn't it?
Yes.
Whereas some of these could be...
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, they could be damage 5. So no, I won't reroll that one yet. So just 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 1.
Okay, hey, there you go. See if the mighty Stubber can finish it from the Hellbrun. 3 hits, still on 6s, and a wound.
What strength? Are they 5? They
5,
are
no
5.
AP.
Okay.
As if there wasn't enough different types of Stubbers. Chaos
Yeah,
have
there's so
another
many
one.
different stubbers. Yeah. Because most stubbers are 4, aren't they? That's why I was
Yeah,
asking.
well, Imperial have 2 different ones. Well, we've got one with AP and one without, and mine's strength 5. with
Yeah,
extra
and then
shot.
Marines got the Iron Hail stubbers, and you're like, okay, why? Why do you have to make it complicated, guys?
Cool, well, with 1 left on 1 wound, I'll
Yes,
go
yeah.
over here and throw another chain cannon. Do that then.
Yes, sure, man.
So Stubber first. 2 hits, still no 6s, and then wounds on not that. 4, 6. 12 shots on the chain cannon. Finally, I got 6. Out.
So there's 1 wound already guaranteed, yeah? Because that's
It's
the
not
6.
auto wound. It's exploding 6s.
Oh, I thought it was auto wound. Sorry.
No.
Oh, so it just gives you an extra one.
Yeah.
Oh,
basically.
sorry.
It's
Apologies.
all right.
I thought it was exploding.
And then
systems.
4s.
So 3.
3. AP2s.
Yeah, I thought it was exploding. Sorry.
Yeah, no. I don't know which would be better in that regard, but take 2.
2.
Kill veins.
2 kilo pounds. No, so 1. That guy
Damage,
dies,
isn't
then 1's on 2.
Cool. And then the thermal from that guy.
Yep.
Both miss.
Quick miss.
Thermal's not being particularly auspicious at the moment.
I'd sort of say it's a bit of a
okay.
rough start to the
thermal.
shooting phase,
We'll
but
do thermal
Yeah,
first.
missing those thermal shots, which is huge.
yeah, and also like I think like those wardens are going to take a lot of damage, but like I think if I'm Peter, I want to be chewing through them a little bit quicker right now. Want to just be getting a few more wounds through,
Yeah.
but you never know. He might end up picking the entire squad up in a minute. That's how swinging melters and stuff can be, right? So let's see what happens in the rest of this Daka phase.
Yes, yeah. No, so
No,
goes through.
that's
So
good.
4, was it?
Yeah, it's 4. Cool. Does the... Okay, cool. The Stubber. I got an explosion. 4s. Nope. Cool. And we'll go over. That was him shot there. I haven't put a dice on him. There's a guy on nothing, so we'll go over and do the guy outside of.
Yeah, sure, the long range one.
Double check he is actually. I know he's in.
Oh, is it?
I was actually half expecting you to pull from that way first, to be honest, which is what I was thinking. Okay, cool.
No, because then you can start shooting Trader.
I'm hoping to kill him in combat anyway, if I'm honest.
But at least I'm making you
yeah.
kill him in combat, that's the thing.
Yeah, true. Okay, cool. That guy. Thermal first.
One.
Can't believe I had a single explosion on the thing. Stubber. And then explodes. And one, two up. Cool.
Saved.
Not too sure. Then we go to this guy. He's gonna shoot. Again, same stuff.
Yep.
Thermal.
One.
Nope. The stubber.
3 hits.
One, two up.
It does fail. One takes away.
Hey, the stubber.
Oh, no, so we said
Stubber meta!
Still the best gun in the game.
We'll always take a wound off something somewhere on the board.
Stubber first. Stubber say to hit.
Yep.
Stubber say no wound.
So how many have you got? You got these 2 to fire after this one? Oh, and this one as well. 3.
So I've got that one's firing, that one, and that one.
Yeah, sure. So
And that one technically belongs
oh,
to
he's got
stubber.
stubber. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Cool. Cannon say they're out, but I've got one explosion.
That's not very Blood Angels-y of you, Sanguinary Guard. Death to the False Emperor.
I asked in chat, will Peter kill Trajann this turn? And you were like straight on it, being like, yes, kill him.
Not even any hesitation, just straight in. Dante would be so disappointed, brother.
Do you like? Are you a sanguinary guard that would prefer corn? Have you gone blood for the blood god instead? Do you know what I mean?
He keeps going, Horus! And everyone's like, brother, are you okay?
Should you join the Death Company? No, okay, you're not ready for the Death Company just yet. But if you're watching at home right now, good to see so many of you in chat right now, and good to see so many of you enjoying the game. This is a highbrow game, high level. Josh Roberts with his solo watch Custodes versus Peter Duff with his epic war dog list of shooty, chargy goodness.
Chargy, yeah.
Yeah, that's the best way to describe it, right? Let us know where you're watching from. Hopefully enjoy it. Give the stream a like. And, yeah, we're going to be with you for the next sort of hour and a half or so as we tide this game out. Be interested to see who's going to come out victor. And then we're with you until
I can't call it at the moment. It's too tight.
Very close. And then we're probably going to be with you to sort of 8 o'clock tonight. We've got 2 more games after this. And one of these boys could be on the stream next and also in the final. You never know, right?
Probably have to play some Imperial Guard, I think, to get to that final.
Yes, Imperial Guard still in the top bracket at the moment. So are some Orcs as well.
Yep, interesting.
We've also got what else? We've got some Chaos Demons, sort of with the Disco Lords and Maul Fiends and stuff like that. So it's not demons, it's just Chaos Space Marines actually. But yeah, so lots of stuff around. But let's see how the rest of these Wardens fare. Will they survive much longer? Let's take it back to the boys at the table.
No, so took them.
Then chain can. Chain cannon whiffs fairly smoothly. One.
One goes through. One wound.
Got that guy and that guy. Don't want to pull myself out of line of sight by any chance, so I'll go with that guy next.
20k fires, a very exciting announcement.
Wonderful.
Someone has ordered a milkshake, an after 8 milkshake, and told the wrong table. Did anyone order an after 8 milkshake? Is it John?
Do you want that one? Cool.
Congratulations, John, you won a free milkshake! Yay!
Chain cannons up from the brigand to the back. Go chain cannon first. That one.
Yes, yeah.
I've just started.
Is that the
Blast brigand.
And then one
thermal.
one
Yeah.
thermal, yeah, sure.
The stubber first.
Yeah, sure.
Explodes.
One hit and explode, yeah.
One wound.
Sure. Save.
Cool. Chain cannon. Gone. Do you get 2 explosions this time?
Decent roll that one, yeah.
I mean, I did this last time and I absolutely rinsed the 10 unit, but it's a bit swingy. both on your saves and my.
Yes, because it's just all 4s. That's the problem.
Yeah,
It's just super
very
swingy.
flat.
Sanguinary regard. Mikey is a glorified waitress this weekend. Yeah, he is basically just distributing coffees and milkshakes to our sanctuary gamers.
Gamer gang.
Put your request in chat if you want Mikey to bring and deliver something to you and let us know where to post it to. All right. If it's a milkshake, I can't promise it'll make it more than 5 minutes without being absolutely rancid.
Not the after 8 one.
No, yeah, I can imagine. But yeah, Mikey, he's basically just everyone's bitch. That if you come to our
I
event,
agree with that. Yeah.
he just comes around your table, asks if you're okay, if you need anything.
He does nothing essentially.
Yeah. Also,
We're
like,
here busting our bums off.
I do wonder
Indeed.
how far he would go for people. Somebody say, "Well, you give me a foot rub." I do wonder whether that's part of the terms and conditions of buying a ticket. That basically
Depends who it is.
Yeah. But there's a few sweaty looking men out there today, isn't there, on day 2?
Well, that's just our hobby, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. A few people that need the extra bit of links on Sunday. So yeah. But we love you all. Mikey's having his 3rd kind of Red Bull and he's buzzing his tits off right now.
Yeah.
However, let's see if these Wardens will finally die. Come on. Come on. He can. By the way, they're just discussing the fact that he can actually fail morale now. He's lost enough Wardens.
Yeah. I think he's got the CP to auto pass.
Yeah.
Though.
I don't think he's going to risk it.
CP.
I think Josh is not exactly counting those up because he's a paper boy. He likes totting up on paper.
Yeah.
So we'll get him to update it. But however, he could auto pass if he wanted to. Yeah.
I'm gonna make a punt for it. 2 thermals into Trajann.
Yeah, sure.
And the silver, for what it's worth.
Yeah, sure.
2 thermals and then again I would lose my exploding 6s.
He is still -1 hit because of the banner as well.
Yeah. But I can re-roll against them.
Yes, you do get your
Okay, there we go. Going to Trajann. Vectric 6 re-roll.
Nope.
Wounds on a 3. Cool. 1 saving Vectric on Trajann.
So,
No, I tried.
well, to be honest, I'd have passed that on the it's a 4-up, isn't it? Either way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, exactly, which is one reason why I went for it. The stubber into stubber 1 wound.
1 wound.
So you're gonna fail it now.
No. I did expect to fail. I thought I was going to fail the Trajann. So.
Carnivore, stubber into Trajann.
Yeah, sure.
3, and then he doesn't get the reroll, remember. So 2 ups, please. Okay. Fell a bit short there, so he's going to have to end up charging into those dudes to try and kill him instead of trying to kill Trajann. And, yeah. Okay. That is everything shot with. Cool. Let's pull the dice off people.
Oh yes, yeah, they're all shot.
Yeah. Cheers, boss.
If I can get into that.
Thank you. Okay. We will now charge into the squad.
Right, big
Don't know what I
charges
need,
now.
but I don't think it's very much.
No, it's not very much enough.
Looks
Well,
like
there's a 2. I'm actually probably going to re-roll that because
No,
that
you're
will put him in
actually out.
heroic intervention range. He's gonna have to re-roll that.
I'm
I think.
probably going to re-roll anyway, just for movement. But that's 6. Just waste the CP for no good
Yes,
reason.
so that's
It's
crucial
always
because
the way, though, isn't it?
Trajann's Warlord trait is heroic intervene 6.
Yeah.
You don't want to.
outside 6, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Just checking it. There we go.
Start the fight phase. I'll activate Blood Shield on
Yeah,
him.
turn off the inbound. Yeah.
Ooh.
So
Turn off invuns.
The blood shield.
6 stacks, 5 base.
So what's he? So he's getting 6 attacks.
He'll be
Hitting on.
2s because he's a carnivore, but -1, so 3s. But I could spend
Oh, it's the
1 CP to improve
Warlord.
that, and I might.
Seen the little green exhaust.
He's not re-rolling his hits.
Well, I mean, obviously
With
he's got the blood shield,
strength
but
10?
Strength
hopefully this guy's going to
It's just if I want to.
do
I could-
transhuman.
pick
So I
some
could spend-
wardens up
there's
and
only
throw
one
them.
Yeah,
now.
at this point, yeah.
And how many?
I am re-rolling wound rolls of 1.
So
The helmet dogs.
2s to 1, 4s to 1, and he's putting me on a 6-up invuln anyway, isn't he?
Yeah, like I only need to kill 1 to make it mine,
Yeah, and then.
and you're not likely to kill me back.
No.
So
No.
yeah,
It's just if I want to save the unit or
Yeah.
not. But then I'm gonna have to spend 2 CP to save the unit.
yeah, sure.
And actually, I've got the 12 anyway.
You do.
No, so I'll.
You're
You
gonna
go.
go for it. Okay, cool. Do I want to spend 1 CP to re-roll hit rolls of 1 is my question. Because I'm hitting on 3s and I don't like that. I could just roll. No, fuck it. You know what? We'll go for it.
Spending CP?
No,
No,
I'm just gonna
so-
keep it. 6 hitting on 3s because of the banner.
No, the banner's.
is it gone now?
No, it's shooting.
Oh, of course, I keep forgetting that. Okay, get in there. Cool. 2s
2s.
exploding 6s. No, 6s, but everything hits.
4 hit. Yeah, sorry, the banner is. It's
Den-
den cover, yeah.
Okay, cool. And then wounding on 2s, rolling 1s for the helmet dogs.
And
That
does he
is-
have to? Is it activating? Do you have to activate the blood shield or whatever it is?
At the start of the fight phase, I have to declare it. That's why when we
Does
arrived
he,
at the
he
start-
also loses his invuln as well. Is that right?
Correct, but he doesn't have one in combat.
Oh, but some of the other ones, the big ones, do.
Yeah, well, if you try hard, some of them can. Yeah, if you give them the right.
Was it 6 wounds,
It was
was
6, yeah.
It's 6 up saves, I guess.
6 ups, yeah.
It's AP4, yeah.
AP4.
I think
3
Josh
damage.
is losing these Wardens
I could
finally.
have done giving you 5 ups and gone for 3 plus D3 damage.
That's costing
but
the
I think
blood
I'd
shield,
rather you
though.
just
No,
try and
it's
do
It has, yeah.
So 6 ups.
No, you actually
so
went 2.
4. Still.
Probably a good
4
use of it.
pains.
Yeah, that's the thing. So, so the first one.
Just keep a guy alive.
Second one.
He's now dead.
He's dead.
2 dudes left. 2 saves
yeah.
to make. Or 2.
Third one.
Does kill a guy.
Dead. And then the last one on the last
Yeah.
dude.
Does
Just
kill.
kills it all.
That's
And
the
that
unit.
is the Wardens gone. However, if we go back to the
That's
top down,
used until
It is used, but
Trajann
he's now
is still
killed
there.
5 wounds worth of models, so at the end of this phase, he will now gain the ability to do it one more time. So he can do it again.
Interesting to know
once,
how
and
many
then after
wounds
that,
Trajann was
done.
on. Might go and check
I think it's
that.
on
It's
7,
5 wounds,
but
it's
go and
not
have a
to
check.
5 models.
5 wounds worth of models. So if you'd have punked Trajann, for example, he would have gained the ability.
Oh, cool.
Okay, I think that's the end of that. I'll get what have we spent? I'll spend a load. 2. And you've also
Should be
spent
on 3, and I'm on.
Yeah, you spend 4 for the shooting phase, and you spend 1 more to reroll a save.
Yes, yeah.
So you're on 3.
No, because I regen 1 from Trajann. So
You regain 1 from trading. So you're up to 4. I'm on 3. End of mine with this tyranny for 1 more point.
Is it Tyranny 1, is it?
Yeah. Storm of Darkness will do with this chap. No. Yeah, that chap there.
Yeah, because you do it in the morale phase,
Yeah.
don't you? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cool.
I'll
Goes
do
it.
no prisoners at the end for you.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Unless you
Go-
want to do it on the. Do you want the no prisoners on there now? Or?
You can figure it out if you like.
Possible. Like
Yeah,
a rough,
sure.
rough guess, you know.
What do you reckon?
Better less than 1.
It's worse. It's you've killed the 10 man, so it's the 30
3.
wounds. So
Okay, cool.
actually, it's easy on my list to do no prisoners. Normally, it's a complicated, but this one it's quite easy to do actually.
Cool.
I don't regen any. I don't do any.
It does, however, give you stand vigil for 3 points, and you do also get grind.
Yes,
Because
yeah,
I
'cause
wasn't able
killed
to
2.
kill
Yeah, and you killed
Trajann in
one,
the scenario. Fell short on that part. That was really a bit of a... Yeah, if I managed to deny your grind, that would have been something. Okay. Cool, stand vigil and grind, and it goes into your next
3.
round, and you get your 12.
Get my 12 points.
That gives you now a good, nice lead. But I did realise that was always happening. We gain a CP each, you go up to 5, I'm up to 4.
Yep.
And you control hold 1 and more.
Yes.
Cool. Why do you think I'm winning? Because I've given me hold more.
Okay.
It's like,
That might be
There's
why.
actually, in this
Not-
bottom L as well, in the centre, there's actually quite a lot of Custodians and Sisters in that building, which we can't see. Yeah, so we got the Terminators in there, we got all the Sisters. Imagine the Sister characters in that building as well, so it looks like there's only that blob now at the top L, but there's actually quite a lot in the bottom L as well, so...
Now in that bottom L, there's 3 Allarus, 5 Sisters, and 1 of the banners. On banner is just poking his head out.
Yeah, the banner's the dense cover
Yeah, so
one
it's
as well.
the dense cover
Yeah.
that we've been seeing.
Yep.
And just to give you an update, because it's not clear from the stream, but Trajann's on 5 wounds.
I've also just heard from Josh that he's activating the Rendax Qatar stance as well, which is basically better against vehicles. So either 6s to hit auto wound, or +1 strength against vehicles and monsters. So he's just decided which one he's going to use from the Rendax stance. So, what do we think? Turn 2 done. Both of these players have had a good turn. I think so far we're 2 War Dogs down. Yeah. But the trade has basically been a squad of 10 Wardens, right? But it required all of Peter's army to deal with it. So,
Yeah,
a tough one.
it is a very tough one.
I also think that if I'm Josh now, you sort of want to just push forward and just push home your advantage and just tie up those War Dogs right in their home
tie them
objective
up,
base.
stop them
Yeah.
from scoring objectives because you've got quite a good lead.
Even if you start losing stuff. So let us know where you're watching right now. Shout to Andy Techdad saying, hopefully Mikey has got his cat ears on whilst he's been a waitress. No, I would like to see that though. That would be very good.
Yeah, it's got a bit weird in the chat, Mikey, about you
Yeah.
people. Imagine you as a French maid with cat ears on.
Then I'll do anything for a couple of super chats. So if you want to support the stream, make sure you like it. Share it with your friends. Super chat if you want to. You don't have to, but it does make a big difference. And also become a member. Join the Discord. It's really fun in there. People message me at 4 a.m. asking me about lists, and I answer. I did. Steve told me off for answering about a list this morning at 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
Yeah.
I was asleep next to you.
Always on. Always on, mate. Never stop.
Okay.
Warhammer day, Warhammer
Yeah,
night.
Sigma grind set.
Sigma Warhammer grind set, you know what I mean? I'm not the
Age of Sigma grind set.
I am the Age of Sigma. You know?
This
So
is
support the stream, please, for the love of God.
Yeah.
I need new pillows because I clearly can't sleep very well.
No, I'm about to say, I think we need to afford a better hotel than the Days Inn. Okay, next time, all right? Hey, look, we're in Sutton in Ashfield. There's only so many hotels you can go to. So, what's the cube thing with the 2 dots on the green lid? That is dice box. It's
it's just a dice box.
It's just a dice box. Yeah, I don't think it's really got a rule set. I can't imagine it's got a 2+ save or a toughness 20.
It's the new broken Custodes transport.
Is it?
Yeah.
The
Adeptus
dice box dropship.
Dicodus.
Adeptus dice. Yeah. Adeptus Tupperware, something about Tupperware. I don't know. You'll come up with something better than me. But hope you're all having a lovely Sunday, guys. Let us know. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Andy Tech Dad, coming through with a £2 super chat saying,
"A beautiful man.
What's the craziest list you've seen this weekend?" Elliot, what is the craziest list you think you've seen out there this weekend?
The craziest list. I mean, we did have an Iron Hands Land Raider on the first stream. I think one of the... I'll just let the... Oh. I was there pausing for the announcement. I think, honestly, out of the lists that I think I'm looking at and being like, ooh, that was probably a hard matchup for most people, probably the 13 War Dogs. Hard to shift for that, isn't it? And it's certainly a hard counter against most stuff out there. I mean, the Custodians are tanking it, but Josh is a crazy good player.
Yep.
But that's probably one of the craziest lists. It's not crazy in the traditional sense of like, oh, why is someone taking that?
However, there is a guard player who's brought a Baneblade, and I know Baneblades are now actually good. But, like, he's just charging a Baneblade forward and just running everything over every game. He's only got one mission plan, right? Literally just, like, 4+, crush them under the weight of your tracks. Like, there's Baneblade sitting on middle objectives going, what are you going to do about this? You know what I mean? It's just insane. And I like that. Hi.
Just a funny update. I'm helping. Just a funny update from our table with Mike and Jack. Jackie's definitely on the back foot because Mike's list is really, really good. It's guard. It's stupid. And every turn he's killed like a Disco Lord, Mauler Fiend. He's just losing stuff.
Yep.
And Jack was like, you know what? I've kind of lost, I think. So I'm just going to throw my Demon Prince into combat. Kill a tank commander. It's on like 8 wounds or something like that. Kill it. 3 assassinate points. Awesome. Great.
Nice.
Mike overwatched. Did 1 wound with the heavy flamer into the Demon Prince. And then overcharged his plasma cannon. Didn't take any wounds. Got 3 hits. Killed the Demon Prince. And ended up scoring 6 points for doing it. so he can't even let Jack just get 3 Bs. It was literally not an objective. It was in a shit place. He just went, I just want some assassinate points to kill this tank commander. And
not today.
No, he just
not
like,
today, demon.
I'll get to bring it down for killing a monster, and I'll get a couple more points and get a 6-point swing from it. So turned it up. Yeah, it goes like 1 to 10, then he just keep going. It just says fuck off, and then he's like 3 hits. Failed all his invuns. CP one of them failed that as well. Dead.
Exterminator's plasma cannon.
Yeah. They do call it a plasma exterminator. Exterminator, sorry, not exterminator. Exterminator.
Do you think it's red button? Do you think it's just the big red button that he just presses inside?
Yeah, it just says fuck off. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Abdul, come closer. Abdul, fuck off.
Thank you for that update, Mr. Mikey. We're looking after you streaming and your listeners and your viewers, I promise. Everyone's been really, really enjoying their time. Haven't you, everyone in chat? Say yes.
Quick, say yes.
Say
the boss
yes.
is here.
Say nice things. Yeah, he's going to give us like our... Do you know, like at the end of the year, you always get a review from like management?
Yeah, end of year
it's always
review.
around this time of year, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
So Mike is going to sit there. Maybe! Michael W., who do you think you are? Yeah.
Who do you think you are?
Yeah. Andy Take Dad says yes, Tom, emphatically. He's not mentioned Elliot, so Elliot, you're sacked, mate.
You asked the question.
Well, I'm going to say if there's any better way you'd like us to like get these updates, then do let us know how we can try and feed. I'm just trying to keep an eye on those 2 tables. On Courtney and Rob's table, they've just like smashed into each other, and Rob's gone, oh shit, forgot about the -1 damage as I mentioned earlier, and then everything that charge has died. Trajann managed to get out and then got chased by Storm Boy, so he basically... so then it's having a great time too. Obviously, because that's so many little units, it's hard to keep track of exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
That's basically what happened. Rob went in, hit a brick wall, tried to run away, and then some boys went, "Now get back here, lads."
That must be such a headache of a game to keep track of. I'm glad I'm not playing that
exactly.
game. Props to him.
Oh, Salazar says less Tom singing. I've told you about this.
Stay now, baby, if you got to go away. All right, okay. All right, I'll stop. Sorry, Salazar. However, what I love is that we're taking the absolute mick, and there are two very serious gentlemen in the room next to us. Look at that. Look at Josh. Oh, look at that scowl.
Look at the think. The big think.
And then also, Peter's pretending he knows his army by having a good read of his book. Okay, it's just like, do you think at this point he's looking at stratagems going, is there anything that says auto kill Adeptus Custodes? Do you think there's anything like that?
Yeah, I think they've got that. Anything in gold. We've got gold-seeking missiles.
Yeah, is there anything that just, literally just goes, if you are playing Adeptus Custodes, you auto-hit all the time. Yeah. You can't really miss them in their armor, can you, sir?
What they do is they get a flag of the Emperor and they burn it, and they all lose their minds.
Yeah, literally, yeah. That's how to get them to charge emphatically at you, right?
It's the taunt. Go, the Emperor's not even very cool, and I've heard he's got small biceps. And all the Custodians like, ah!
That's my father!
They're all taking psychic damage on the other side of the table, mortal wounds.
He said he's got small biceps! Yeah. Imagine if they go, my dad's bigger than your dad. Do you remember that?
Literally, my dad is bigger than your dad.
The Cursed Knight guy's just like, wait until you see what Khorne has to offer. You know what I mean? Like,
you should see how swole Khorne is compared to the Emperor. Yeah. The Emperor's just a man.
I think that's when the Custodians like stand up at the beer table. Like, imagine you're in the pub and go, right, outside, everybody, we're doing this together.
We're taking this outside.
Somebody get your Nokia camera phone out and film this, because I'm going to lamp him. And then before you know it, ends up on a meme thing on Facebook, and Auntie Doris is going, well done, well done.
Some world star.
Is it? Yes. Yeah.
World star. Warp star.
Warp star.
Warp star.
That's good. We should create that. I like
the new
that.
YouTube channel. Just Arbites trying to stop cultists battering each other.
Can you believe they're still actually playing a serious game? I know.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Look at the fort. Yeah. You can see the veins popping out of the skulls.
But turn 3, we're about to get into crunch time. Josh is fanning out. Let's have a look at where he's moved some stuff. So Allarus Custodians heading towards Objective 5 with Trajann. Trajann still stood around Objective 5 there. I think the plan there is to make sure that the Terminators can just protect Trajann because he's on to 5 wounds.
Yep.
Then you'll see the other 10 Wardens have just gone, I'm going to bypass Objective 4.
Sally forth!
Yeah, and literally just gone, I'm heading for Objective 1. What are you going to do about it?
Not a lot they can do about it if that last shooting term has anything to go off.
Yeah, exactly. Josh is basically playing for, if I have very little left by turn at the end of turn 3, I'll have still scored enough on the primary to make you effectively not be able to win, right? Yeah. I'll have scored my secondaries, I'll have scored my primary. If I've got a Aleya left and a few Vexillus Praetors, so what? You know what I mean? So I mean, look at I think it's just a Vexilla on number 3 actually, on Objective 3, just stood there with his banner going, this is easy. I'm just standing at the back. Yeah.
I've had to do very little, brothers.
Exactly. So I would imagine that if Peter loses, he's going to lose the Knight on Objective 5. I would imagine he's probably going to lose the Knight near on 4, and then he's probably going to lose maybe 1 on Objective 1 as well. I think we'll just have to see if he loses more than 3 Knights this turn.
Yeah.
That will make it hard for him to then also retaliate again. So,
especially seeing as Josh is so far ahead at the moment in the lead.
So we're into some shooting, so I'm just going to pass back to the boys, and then before you know it, we'll be into a charge phase, because Custodians don't shoot that much, really, so...
Nah.
Yeah. Why not?
It does auto wound.
Yeah.
It doesn't wound, so 1. And that takes another 2 damage.
Cool. Down to 4.
I don't think he'll live now.
No. At this point, I'm not investing in the CP.
Yeah, at this point, you're like, whatever.
Yeah. Happy I didn't invest.
And then some charges. Oh, he's got no guns, has he, really? So
he's got a stubber.
You're not going to Overwatch with him, I meant, sorry. These guys will charge him. And then here...
You go for both units, or...?
Yeah, I don't think I'll go for the... Because you can disengage... Is it a CP to disengage?
It's 2 to do both. I can't split it. It has to be 2 CP, fall back, shoot and charge.
Oh, you can't. You're not.
I can't split
you're not one
it.
of those that is.
Yeah, like Drukhari, whatever.
Yeah, the Harleys is 1, isn't it? 1
right,
or 2.
yeah. No, I have to spend both, and I get both.
So within 5,
Yeah.
which would be a 3-inch, because I get +1,
Yeah.
so a 3-inch.
Sure.
Oh, how have they ruled it for these?
Yeah, you can always stand. You're not within 5.
To the...
5.
Ah, no, because I won't be able to fit
Yeah.
there, will I? Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, you can still stand effectively there. That's what the rule pack allows.
Yes, yeah.
You're slightly over 5, so it's going to be a 4-inch charge.
Yes, yeah. So 4-inch charge, then there, and then he's guaranteed.
Yeah.
So
you're
it would
declaring
cost you
the
2.
3.
Yeah, just those 3. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then Aleya will charge
There as well.
this one.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
She's-
No problems. No problem. Oh, look, you make it.
So 8.
Yeah.
Oh, while I'm here and rolling it. So 8, Aleya, she does make it because she's right there.
Yep.
Trajann, yeah,
Loving it.
and the other guys.
Loving it.
Loving it. So they all
Move them
make
as you wish. Back away.
it. Yeah, cool, thanks, man. And Trajann, toe, that's there. Then half an inch. Oops.
Always.
Always.
Gain some dents.
Yeah, just getting some
Sure.
dents.
Loving it.
And it's within an inch. Yes. So it's fine.
You won't gain dents
No,
from
he won't be able to get it. So
that guy. I'll draw a line of. I'll have a line of sight to every part of his base.
is it going to give me anything?
No, unless I shoot you from that angle. Because I can draw a line. That is the rules, I believe. Yeah. So that I can draw a line of sight to every part of his base, as such you will not gain dents, even if the other units are in it.
Yeah, sure, but if I kill him, then...
Then you will, yeah. So that's worth it.
Yeah,
So
that's
you'll
fine.
get it for 66% of the squad.
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to get,
Sam, cool.
Yeah, still get it,
Yeah.
potentially, yeah.
Because I won't kill typically 1 per activation.
No.
So, yeah.
Right. And then these ones here. So...
Got an 8-inch charge, loads of movement.
Yes, yeah, loads of movement.
I'm glad I didn't invest the CP now.
Yes, probably not. You can do a -1 damage on
Anything.
one of these. Yeah.
One of them.
Yes, yeah.
I was definitely afraid if you'd played this a different way and just double charged me with the 2 bricks of 10.
What have you spied,
So
Tom?
I've been and had a bit of a scout, guys and girls. All right, and so far, as you might have seen,
Yep.
Josh made all the charges he wanted.
Yep.
All right, so the scores on the doors are what's happening right now. Those 10 wardens heading for the night on objective 1.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're going to straddle between probably 2 knights, I believe, which
Yeah,
is what's going to
makes
happen
sense.
now
Yeah.
between the 2 knights on objective 1 as he's moving as we speak. Right, Aleya's gone into the knight that's just near objective 4 as well.
Okay.
You'll see at the bottom that there is 3 Allarus Custodians which have gone in with Trajann. The Allarus Custodians have sort of they've bunny hopped Trajann. They've jumped over the top of him and gone, right, we'll get in front of you, boss. Yeah.
Get back in, brother.
So you'll be able to see the guy at the back is basically Trajann. He's not in cover.
Yep.
There are 2 Terminators that managed to get on the dense cover and one that hasn't. It will only it'll apply in part next turn if, for example, he kills the one off that's not in cover and stuff like that. But we'll have to see how this turn plays out. I imagine that's a dead war dog, and I imagine he'll sort of just not be able to consolidate any further. I think Trajann will just tuck him behind onto the dense if he manages to kill the war dog himself.
Yep.
And they'll just sort of try and hold out on that objective again. Then you'll also see that there is the Vexillus Praetor with the banners is on 3. There's 3 Custodian Wardians just sat there doing nothing, just as another reinforcement the next turn.
Yep.
On objective 2, if I just move that, there is one Terminator just chilling on his own. They're holding that objective. So again,
Yeah.
the primary game is just swinging so much in Josh's favour right now. So we're about to start rolling some attacks up by the looks of it. So we'll pass back to the boys. We're starting on objective 5.
Yes,
In some strange scenario,
Yes,
you don't die. It doesn't die. It's just, you might as well declare it.
Yes, sure.
And who are you activating with, sorry?
How many wounds you got left? 4.
4. And you're currently at strength 8 because of your +1 against vehicles. So you're winning on 3s.
Yeah, so I'll do the Terminators first.
And they are damage 2.
Damage 2, yeah. So
How many
you
attacks?
4 each, so 12. But they're getting rerolls, 1s to hit 'em.
1s and 1s wound. So it'll be 2s, 1s, 12, which is all 12 hit. Wound on 4, so at least 6 and their AP
AP3. You shouldn't live to this. It's not.
I know it's not worth it. I'm doing the maths to see if I want to, but no. The maths dictates he's a dead man. Cool. Which is exactly what we expected.
Oh, there was a 6 there. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Auto wound still. Yeah. I didn't even factor that in.
Yeah. Reroll the 1s.
The 3 wounds. You pulled out 3. In that hand, you
No,
pulled out
strength
3.
7.
But you got +1 to strength against.
No, that's the second.
Oh, sorry. Apologise then.
So it's
5 plus 3,
5,
8.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's next turn. Effectively, cool.
6s.
Yes. No.
Yeah. Dead. Cool. No,
That's the first part of Josh's things done. Clearing that knight with Trajann. Well, he did it with the Terminators, but Trajann hasn't activated yet.
And then here.
Yeah,
do you want to? No, I didn't think you did.
It's not worth it. If I'm lucky, I kill 1. What's the point? How do you want to split them up? Or do you go with Aleya first?
Yeah, I do Aleya first.
Okay, cool.
She's the easy one.
So we're now going with Aleya just
do I
off
march them
the
down
objective
ship? One
4.
of these guys on that?
That's it. Yeah, if you want to go there.
Assumably you've based him, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm not moving anywhere. Pile. See what I can do. Yeah. I wouldn't mind keeping like reducing some damage, but no. So no, I'm not going to do it there. Keep going.
Sure. So into Aleya. So Aleya first. That's her. The little blade she's got.
Yeah, Miseric's toothbrush, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
11 life almost.
She's 2 to hit, so there's no negatives over there, is there?
No.
Strength 6, so 5s, but 6 is on the so 2 AP3, 2 damage.
6s.
So
6, 4.
4 damage.
Down to 8.
Down to 8.
Now would you like to activate the squad?
And then here.
This is a crucial fight phase. It's going to be interesting to see if those Wardens, with Aleya and some other bits and pieces, can pick up the entire, like, 2 or 3 War Dogs here. We'll have to see how good they can be.
Okay.
You see that Peter's holding off and putting some strats on as well.
Yeah, I tagged him,
Yeah.
because he's just a.
Saying that he'd be lucky to kill
him
1 or
just
2
trying to make you have to
Wardens,
spend
so
CP to shoot with him if you
I
want.
don't think he...
5 and 5. Yeah, I'll manage some damage there just to
Yeah, sure.
reduce some pain. You're on 5 CP still?
Yes, yeah. So this is into the one that isn't the -1 damage.
Loving it.
There's 2s. The 6 is auto wound.
They do indeed. 2 1s.
1s, yeah.
Cool. And 4s.
And then 4s.
3, 4, 5.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
12.
12.
6. 12. Yep. 12 AP3s, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
6s, he's dead.
Yes, yeah.
6 explode. Cool. Want to go into 5 into the other one?
5 into the one. This one is damage 1. There we
This
go.
one's damage 1. Let's see if we can keep him alive.
One
One
auto
auto,
wound, which is not what I
2
wanted to
ones.
do. 2 ones? Yeah. No
Yeah.
others?
We obviously use that strat to make the damage 1.
Yeah, half damage, basically, yeah. Because Custodians are damage 2, usually.
Doesn't matter.
Trying to stop him from at least cleaning out 1 night on that
Too much for him to
objective.
survive.
Crucial.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah.
So he is surviving.
So he's surviving because he's
well.
not. He's only done 11
Yeah,
wounds.
sorry, I can't count. Apologise. So I need to make 1 6.
Yes.
I don't.
You don't. I did have the
No,
5
I think they miscounted.
extra attacks from the blades as well.
You did, evidently.
But they are only strength 5.
Doesn't explode?
2 nights.
Yeah, so actually, they miscounted. What they're actually saying is that he needed to pass 1 6 and he didn't. 1 6 out of all those dice.
Yes.
Oh, for what it's worth, I'll slap back with that guy.
Yes, yeah, that dude.
Uh,
All hit.
3s,
Yeah,
strength
3.
6.
AP nothing.
None 1 damage.
I did fail 2 saves,
Yeah.
of course.
Got to take your
I
wins
don't
where
know,
you
maybe.
can.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Mark it down 3 for you.
All right, so they're gonna probably start totting up some points there because there's no more fighting back to be done.
No, yeah, big turn that.
Yeah, Josh is just going to, at the end of the fight phase, consolidate round, push onto that objective because he killed that unit, and just going to try and tag that knight even more. But I think all he wants to do is just get, if he gets 3 on that objective, he holds it because each custodian model is obsec, as in infantry, and worth 2. So if he gets 3 on there, it's 6.
Hey, that's
the mini war dogs 5.
Humanity rule, isn't it?
Yeah, and the mini war dogs are 5. So all of a sudden, that now means that Peter is taking no primary into the next turn.
Definitely on the back foot. I would be feeling pretty oppressed.
Yeah.
If I was Peter at this point.
Yeah.
Especially because it's so hard to shift those wardens.
Yeah.
There's just got so many tools in their little box. Being able to shut down rerolls, being able to pop their equivalent of transhuman, what is it? Alchemical genealogy.
So the only thing that Peter can really do here is, with his remaining war dogs, start fanning out now. It's turn 3.
Yep.
And just Daka and charge. Like, he's got nothing else to play for or lose. He needs to try and decimate the remaining custodians, right?
Yeah, his current game plan of hold back and let them come to us and maybe shoot them off the board has not worked.
Well, his time's running out. It's as simple as that, right?
Exactly. So he needs to be more aggressive now and really trying to make moves.
Yeah. And just, again, solo watch Custodians as well. The problem he's got is that he can fall out and recharge next turn.
Yep.
So he was also saying that the knight that's on objective 1, has done the secondary Storm of Darkness, which means it sort of needs to stay still to complete until his psychic phase.
Yeah.
That means he can't fall out of combat. So he's debating whether to stay in combat, let his secondary complete,
but then
he'd have to deal with fighting combat. You know what I mean? And that knight doesn't have any combat. It's just guns. So
smacking them with the barrels of guns.
Yeah. So interesting. Peter in a sticky situation. Hope that you're enjoying this high quality, legendary game between 2 great players. You're joining us live at Hellstormwargaming. We're doing American announcery type chat.
You are.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I'm going to leave you hanging on that one, Tom.
Thanks, mate. I feel like we should have... Do you know, like, NFL has, like, the green zone and the red zone and stuff like that? Yeah, what's the version of the Warhammer?
The deployment zone.
No,
we can't have that.
You can't. Yeah. We're going to call ourselves Behind Enemy Lines.
The null zone.
The null zone. Yeah, we could have the null zone, where we just talk absolute null, nothing. I'm trying to think if there's a good strapline for it. Come up with the strapline for the null zone.
I don't believe the exclamation mark lists command's working today, is it?
No, I think the lists are on BCP, Darren. So if you get Best Coast Pairings app, you'll find Hellstormwargaming Heat 1 on there for this weekend, and you'll be able to see all the people's lists on there. But if we can quickly just bounce through it. So basically the Custodians are solo watch from Josh Roberts. He's basically running 2 big bricks of Wardens, so 2 10-man bricks each. He's got Trajann. He's got Aleya, the Queen of the Sisters of Silence. He's got 2 Vexillus Praetors, the banners to give out dense cover.
Yep.
And he also has a squad of 3 Terminators, 2 single Terminators, and I think that's about it. I don't think I've missed anything, have I?
No, I don't think so, no.
That's about it. So basic Custodians, just lots of infantry, lots of obsec, lots of tough bodies, either 3 or 4 wound models.
Yep.
Yeah, really good stuff.
War dogs.
War dogs.
13 war dogs, all of the small variety, and they've got a mixture there of stalkers, executioners, and the brigands.
Brigands,
yeah.
Yes.
So shooty boys, half shooty, half melee, and full melee boys.
And also there's one of the Helverin versions as well, which are the executioners, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, the list thing is working. Can you believe it after all that? So Nightbot decided to wake up. Thank you, Nightbot. But yeah, hopefully that's all working fine and stuff like that. But as we get towards bottom of turn 3, Peter went second. He's just weighing up his options right now. The lads are just chatting it through. Again, these plays aren't stupid. They know the way the wind blows, so they're just talking through what Peter's options are between them.
Yep.
And Peter's very clear that I think it's Daka, charge, because if he doesn't do it now, the BCP link is incorrect. That's fine. We will get onto that for the next game. But for now, Darren, just enjoy our dulcet voices tell you how good the lists are.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, we'll make sure that those are published at some point. But yeah, we imagine we're going to see one of these boys again, whoever the winner is, because we're down to the top 3 tables at the moment. So 6 people are undefeated.
Looking like Josh at the moment, right?
I would assume it's going to lean towards Josh. Yeah. But we have other people. We have a guard player. We have Mr. Mike Duff, who's Peter's brother.
Yep.
Here, repping the guard. We have an Orc player on full wins. We have a Drakari player on full wins as well. So it'll be interesting to see how that game goes. the game between Mike and Jack Doddy, which is basically Chaos Space Marine Demon Engine mashup, Monster Mash. I think Jack's going to lose that one. So I think
yeah,
we
it
are
sounded
gonna
very
see,
much like, especially with killing a demon prince in Overwatch.
with an
I think it
execution
swung against
plasma.
Jack.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, yeah. Just so you know, we're playing. What's the mission is? What's the mission? It's not the Scouring. It's
Not the
labeled wrong.
Scouring, it's the...
I know which it is. It's the. I'm gonna tell you in a second because I can't believe I forgot the mission. The mission is tear down their icons. Of course, it is. Apologies. So this is the. I believe this one we have to plant bombs as detonation, right?
Yeah.
Because unfortunately we need to change that mission on the thing, which I'm going to do in a second. But we will, because it's not strategic scan. That was the last one we had. So.
Yeah.
So just while Peter is weighing up his options of where he's going to move, I'm just going to pass over to the boys. I'm going to update the stream.
I'll do it anyway. I've got to start moving into that half, otherwise I'm screwed. So, future. Go to there. And then lost one brigand. Alright, I can work with that. 2 CP.
That's that for that guy, yeah?
Fall back, and I'm going to lose the storm.
Yeah, sure. So Storm's gone, but you can shoot and do it.
He's laid a bomb.
Yeah, did one, yeah. We'd forgotten that actually was part of the
Well,
mission.
bombs don't detonate till the end anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, because he could deactivate.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll try on that. Then. Okay. I'm pretty sure my exploding sixes strat is at the start of the shooting phase and not when I declare a target,
So you'll have to pick
which is a disadvantage to me in that regard. I will double check because it will
yeah,
give
sure.
me
You don't double check that.
advantage. Use this stratagem in your shooting phase. Select one enemy unit from your opponent's army until the end of the phase. Each time a Warlord class model makes a range check and underscores 1/6. So I can choose to not do it at the start, which can at least give me slight advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of those GWs.
I don't have
Can't
to do it
decide
at
on
the
their
start.
wording how they want to do it.
So okay. Helverin into the 3. Oh no, wait, they're 4 wounds each, aren't they?
Yes.
I'll
Yeah.
sort that off.
Yeah, they're 4 wounds. Yeah.
Helverin into them.
Cool. So he does get reroll 1s to hit, reroll 1s.
He'll reroll 1 hit and
by
1 wound.
Yes. Yeah. Sure.
So we're into the
haven't used
shooting
exploding
phase.
sixes.
Going into the shooting phase now for Peter. He's done his move in. He's fallen back with the Chaos Knight that had Storm of Darkness, and he is just going to go hell for leather by the looks of things. So turn 3, bottom of turn 3 right now, could be a bumpy ride. Looks like that Josh is activating some strats and stuff to turn off some rerolls and transhuman as well. So let's see how this goes, boys. In for a big one.
43 shots. Decent.
Yeah. Nice. Ooh, knocking over my terminators.
2 there, 2 there, 2 there. That's a 1.
Yep.
Getting on.
4's can
You
minus
still
1.
got them there.
Yeah.
Cool. Pause. I do have exploding sixes.
He was good. So those go back in, yeah.
Cool.
And then 4 wound.
Found them staple again, and then force the wound. Not bad. 6.
6. These are 3 damage, aren't they?
Yeah, 3 damage. There's 1 on 2 wounds at the moment from the lucky punt from
Yes,
the guy.
yeah, sure. But then I've got
Go for
1,
cover? Yeah.
2, 3, 4. 4 in cover.
You
so
can,
I can.
you just go for
Yeah,
it.
so how many was it? Sorry.
There's 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you might have to do it 4
Yeah.
at a
So
time.
how many was it?
6. in
6.
total.
So I've got to do 4 at a time. Yeah.
6 4-ups? No, 3-ups. Sorry,
Yeah.
3-ups.
So 1
Feeling the pain? I think it has to be the wounded guy.
has to be the wounded guy.
Does kill him.
He does kill 1, and then it's 2
2 more.
is it?
Yeah, usually.
So I can do those 3 ups in.
Cool.
That guy gets after dying.
And then we will do the stubber as declared. Miss, one explosion, and then 4s. 1.
This is 2 ups, isn't it? So
1 ups, whatever you like. Hey.
nope. 1 goes through. Said I was going to use white dice for wounds.
I'll mark out the ones that I've shot.
Yes, if you can do that's great.
Then
you've got 10 models obviously on here anyway.
I do at the moment.
So that doesn't actually matter.
Over there, the thermal dog there has only got, yeah, that's the one, mate. Into the reds right in front of him. Yeah, I appreciate you. 3s in this scenario, because I can draw a line to a part of your base, not within the band.
Yeah.
With it. And then 3s. You're rolling Vectrix wound, you're rolling?
Yes,
2.
1 goes through.
It's 2 plus d6.
It's 2 plus d6, is it? No, so, and then the other one. No, 2.
First one.
First one.
Oh, no, I don't have any CP.
No, so the other
second
one
one.
dies it. Kill
Same.
one, think.
Stubber. Everything hits. No
Yes.
explosions. It's a different squad. 2 wounds.
Yes, 2 wounds. These are normal saves, aren't they?
Yeah, it's 2 ups.
So,
We will go with the very far one.
Yep.
And go thermals into those dudes, chain cannons and stubbers this way.
yeah, sure.
Thermals into those dudes
Yep,
first.
sure.
So I've got rerolls.
So,
Good job, I've got rerolls.
Missed. 1 hit.
There's wound.
1 wound.
Got a wound reroll that will not come into play.
Sick.
Cool. The chain cannon, 6 and 6. 4s, exploding 6s. No rerolls. But 2 6s.
Just 2 expensive. And then 4s.
5.
5. I've got enough on the
Yeah,
wounded
yeah,
guys on
'cause
cover,
you-
so I've got enough.
yeah, you got enough.
Because these are all damage ones.
Yeah. 3s.
So 3 ups.
Kills the dude.
6
Feel the veins.
Yep,
Just
it does.
Which one was it? The one on cover?
Yeah, the one in cover, yeah, that way. That's just passive.
There you go, boss. Then the stubber does explode. We have explosions on the squad. And then 3 wounds off the sword. 2s. Or 1s, whichever you like. In cover or out?
In cover.
Good.
One,
Take a wound?
Which takes one?
That one?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I've got the dice for you there. Cool. So that was the far one shot. Throw a dice
Yes,
on.
yeah,
Cheers,
sure.
boss.
That was
Yeah.
Middle
Next one, same.
Yeah, sure. Just put dice as well.
Cool. Thermals on to the dudes. 2 hits. So I can't see.
no,
No,
one
that
hit.
misses. So
So you
Vectrix
can use the
reroll.
Vectrix reroll, yeah. Nope, so
Nope,
1 hit.
cool. And then wounds, not with that. Vectrix wound reroll. Yes.
Yes, yeah, because they're T.
Strength 9.
Strength 9, yeah. No, goes through. Do I want to... What else have you got to shoot? Just him?
Those 4.
Those 4, yeah, sure. CPU.
Really interesting shooting phase so far. Good to see that the melters are sort of working their way through slowly.
Finally woken up. I think
Yeah.
the machine spirits weren't very happy
Yeah.
earlier, but now they seem to actually be picking Wardens up.
Well, yeah, so those are some Allarus Custodians on the bottom left objective on your screen right now. The Wardens are sort of like on the objective on the bottom right near where chat is.
Yep.
And then sort of like they tail back towards the centre with Aleya and the Vexillus Praetor and stuff like that. So interesting to see what happens now. Let's just jump back into the shooting phase and see how many more saves Josh can pull off.
Was he?
Yeah, I'm
I
fairly
put
sure.
down. Okay, well,
Yeah,
let's put on 2.
I'm fairly sure
I
he's on
kind of feel he was on 2, and I put down 1. And
Yeah,
maybe
I'm sure he was on 2.
I
so
think
now
he
he's
was as
down to
well.
1.
Yeah, fine. I apologise for that. I think when I put it down,
That's
I
why I
was
did the
on
2
1.
on him, yeah.
Stubber, 2 explosions, cool.
Yep.
And then 3.
So I still has to be on him.
Go figure.
Yep, so
There
he
you go.
counts.
Stubber changes.
After all that, I should have let you roll the stuff first.
A thought occurred to me. You have a unit coherency problem. It's not been my intention, but because if I don't shoot anymore, that dies and that dies.
Yeah.
I suppose it's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, leaves
it
me
helps me
fine.
a little bit. Well, I mean, regardless, they've shot that one. Oh, he's a brigand. No, we'll shoot that one into the dude.
Yep.
Actually, I could shoot Trajann at this point because he's only 2. They're bodyguard.
No, not the Allarus. So you
So
can
I
shoot Trajann.
could shoot Trajann because there's only 2 models. So yeah, let's try and punk Trajann again.
Yeah, sure.
2
So
thermals.
who's this from? Is this from?
This chap here.
This one
I'll
here.
put one on for you. Thermals and stubborn Trajann. Thermals hitting on 3s.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Vectrix hit reroll. Wounding on 3s. Vectrix wound reroll. 2. That's Trajann. D6 plus 2 on each.
Yeah,
It's
because
probably worth the CP reroll one. Let's try.
so
One say yes.
First one. Safe.
Oof. Oh, I was tempted.
Let's get everywhere. This is stubborn, isn't it?
Yes. Find it on 3s, and then 1. So,
Safe.
cool. Tim shot.
That was that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
And, then I'll put one on this guy too. Everything at Trajann.
Okay.
Like I could try and charge that guy and kill him with combat, but I'm still not convinced I'll kill Trajann in combat, so I'm going to dump absolutely everything at Trajann.
Yeah.
Thermals. 2 hits. Thermals on 3s. 1 wound. Vectrix wound reroll. 2 wounds. We've still got the Vectrix hit reroll to go. CP?
Yeah, we'll CP. Down
Cool.
to 2.
Down to 1.
Is that the one?
You had 6 down to 4. But you didn't do Trajan's regenerate.
No, so.
So do Trajan's regenerate, which
So yes,
does
so
pass.
now I'm down to 2.
Yeah, so cool.
Um,
And then reroll the save.
reroll the save. Save.
Then the chain cannon. 6. 3s. I've still got a hit reroll I can go for. Nope, doesn't change past. And then 3s.
Freeze, yeah.
That. 3, 6, 8.
8.
8. There you go. Ooh, 7. Well, we got feeling pains, but
But still, yeah.
still. We've got 5 left.
Yes, yeah.
Got you.
Wow, that was a terrible roll.
I mean, I don't mind taking a little bit of luck where I can find
Yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly. That was a.
Oof,
that
there
was
he
a bad roll.
goes. The leader of the 10,000.
No.
Killed by a rusty tractor.
Literally just been like. But to be honest, Trajann took Melter, Stubber, Chain Cannon, Hell. He probably shouldn't have survived that, right?
Yep.
If we take it back to the top down, there's now just one Allarus Custodian on Objective 5. He is going to get charged by 3 War Dogs. Literally just be like, even he's going to be like, what's the lone fighter guy who's like, I can do this on my own. You know what I mean? So, I don't think he's going to be able to fight them all off there.
No,
We'll
maybe
see.
not.
But Trajann gon's a big one. He was only down to 5 wounds anyway, but Trajann's such a unit. 200 points. What a guy.
He took a lot of shooting to shift as well.
Yeah, he did, yeah. So there's still some shooting left. Looks like there's bit more shooting to go into the to the mini. Have they got some more last shooting into the last Terminator? We'll see actually here. Right, jump back to the
Looks like a
boys.
chain gun.
Yep.
Pause. They're out.
Yeah, but 3s too.
That's where I was thinking of the 3s. What? Only 2? Still got the mighty stubber.
Save.
The mighty stubber. The mighty stubber. The mighty stubber says 1.
Save.
Go. I'll have to do it in charge then. Just do a reap attack and see if I can get it that way. So that guy shot, and then it's the final guy. The only thing you can see is the dudes in front of him. You might as well shoot them.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you can pull the one that's going to die tomorrow, and you'll maybe get lucky and kill multiple.
Yes, yeah.
Thermals. 2 hits, no explosions.
Yep.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
1 fail 1. Damages D6 plus 3.
3. Yeah, so he's dead. But I will kill one that would.
That one?
Morale anyway. Yeah, yeah.
Go. And then the chain cannon from him. 6. And then a further 6. All out. Put 1 explosion. Pause. 2. Cool. Take,
Oh, sorry, it's AP, isn't it?
Yeah.
1 wound.
Okay, cool. And then the stubber. 1 hit and doesn't wound. Cool. So I mean, you'll wound that one and then you'll pull him.
Yes, yeah.
So that is everything shot. When do you pull? Is it morale phase or the end of phases?
And after, so I do my morale and then I pull him at the end.
Okay, cool.
So actually, in this case, he's just gonna die.
Okay, cool. He's gonna charge that dude.
Yeah, sure.
6.
Yeah.
Supposed to be going for as much movement as I can.
Yeah, you might as well take the distance. Oh yeah, sorry, I will mark him. He hasn't got one wound left. Hasn't he?
Yeah, that's cool. That guy's gonna charge him as well.
I'll put it in hands. Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, so
Yes.
that guy, and he gets a 7, and I'll charge the far one
I
as
assume
well.
you're just gonna go like that, yeah.
The last one gets a 5. As long as the 5 is within,
You should be
this
fine.
guy's got a 7.
Yeah, it's 6, so you're in. Yeah, yeah. So you can go there and
Yeah,
there.
and then just shovel him like right into the perfect.
There you go.
Charge phase, as you see,
that
that
thing's
that
gonna
that,
go-
Terminator is literally just like, help!
Yeah,
I have
onto
3
the sensor.
dogs
So what's
around me.
theirs?
I've literally been attacked by the
There is
hounds.
5,
Trajann, can you hear me?
Yeah, he's literally. Do you think he's like trying to resuscitate his boss? He's like, boss.
He is.
If it's, you know, the Terminator where like
In the Nelly the elephant.
no, really.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah. But no, you're not meant to do staying alive to TPR somebody back. Is that not the song you're meant to use?
I think that's the one that everyone hears, but I think it's a misconception. I think it's a little too slow.
Is it right?
I think it's
okay.
apparently meant to be a little bit faster.
Right. Okay.
Well, that's what I got told in my last first aid.
Do you think do you think he needs an extra pair of hands because Trajann will have probably 2 hearts? It's like quick, double tap. You know what I mean?
you probably
Like,
need 4 people,
Yeah.
and it probably needs to be fast as fuck for a Custodian.
Trajann, come back to us on 1 wound, please.
Or maybe they're built with like a little button where the Emperor can just be like, boop,
Yeah.
and they just turn back on.
Yeah. That's basically what
Sorry,
Sigmar is,
brothers, I
right?
appear to have died for a second. I'm back now.
Isn't that basically the lore of Sigmar? If one of them dies, they just get there's a button that just recalls them home, and they just get
Yeah.
reborn
They
again.
just get like 3D printed again.
Yeah.
Like Necrons.
Yeah, and they just come back a little bit more mental in the head. Yeah. I should
I've
say,
forgotten what my favourite colour is, but no problem. Off the wall.
I still know how to hold this sword, though. As you can see, we really know our lore. We're fabulous. So, charges so far going well. Looks like he's just trying to measure up charges back into those Wardens. And as Darren says, let's get ready for a comeback, boys. Who do we think's going to win now, chat? Come on. Are you rooting for Mr. Peter Duff with his Chaos Knights? Do you think there's a late comeback on? Well, just ignore his primary. His primary is Brit Trantrick, I'm not going to lie. Or do we think Josh has done enough with this early lead to be like, even if I crumble now, lads, I've got this?
Yeah, I'm rooting for Peter, but I think Josh might have had it.
Yeah, I do think that Josh's little early lead with his...
Happy to be proven wrong.
Yeah. However, he'll have picked up some no prisoners points this turn. Will Peter? I would imagine there'll probably be another 3 or 4 added onto that because he's taken out a lot of Terminators, Wardens, and stuff like that. So, anyway, combat time. Looks like all the charges are in that he wanted, and that we're starting in the mid with the Terminators onto the knight.
On 2s.
Because he's strength 10, isn't
Jump down. 6 + 4.
it? Do I want?
Because it is 2 CP for transhuman.
Yes, yeah. No, but I could do Aleya can do -1 hit.
Okay.
So I can make you hit on 4s.
Darren, it's the bottom of the round. Peter went second.
I can't improve that. I could just spend 1 CP for reroll 1s, but I have to declare that first. I also have no CP, which is the reason why I can't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll spend the 1.
But,
So you -1 hit.
cool. Getting on 4s then.
Yes, yeah.
Here we go. 2 hits, 2. And then win on 2s. 2.
So probably the guy's going to die anyway, so it makes no difference to the morale.
Kills him. Oh, well, unless
No,
you pass him morale.
how
So
much,
yeah, you feel
damage?
up against flat 3.
Flat
So he's got 2 left. Does get him.
No, he gets
And
it.
then the next one.
Next one.
Flat
Do I
3?
want to CP reroll that? Because that'd be a flat 3 as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah. There's a 50-50 chance it kills him if you don't.
Yeah, no, I will go.
Okay, drops you down to your no more CP?
Yeah, no more CP. That's it.
Good to save, cool. Yeah, takes your... There you go. And then... Okay. Then you can't interrupt. So go for
Yeah.
some stuff over there.
I was going to say, yeah,
Yeah.
just I'm fairly sure he's dead, but
Well, you never know.
might not be dead. But
You know
probably
what? I'll go with the Far Brigand first. 3 hits and 3 wounds, strength 6.
Oh, strength 6, yeah.
Yeah, there's naturally strength 6.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, cool.
I assume with putting the extra 2 in was clever, just to, as you say, just might chip the
It
one.
was
with-
actually so I can move him 6 inches and activate and go as far as possible. Just run that way is the main thing I'm thinking.
Yes, yeah. But also, what I meant is, if for some reason he fluffed, you still had with 1 wound left, you still had a chance to.
See, I was measuring earlier, see if we could get within 15 of that from a Dreadblade, but it's not enough. But
no, but it's giving you late next.
You will consolidate 3 inches and go to there, sure. Yeah, you can activate. Go for your girl or your dudes.
So you can turn off OBSEC.
Yeah, so start battle round, I'll select one of the 3, and the one I'm going to select is any unit within dread range, which is 15 inches from any of my models, does not get the objective secured ability.
Okay. But if I kill him, then I'll still hold that objective even if you're...
Well, yeah, because I won't have a model on it.
So it doesn't really matter where I move from a positioning point of view, it's just to maximise attacks. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I've just got to hope by some blind luck I survive. But without managing damage, the likelihood is overwhelmingly low.
So those guys...
You will at least have to take a morale check there. 11, you've lost 5.
Not 5.
So you're down to 6, you're -1 from me.
So there's 6 I'll fail, yeah.
Come on, maybe 2 models run if it fails.
Oh, you -1. Is that
everyone's -1 from dread range, and then at the moment, if you fail a morale check, you lose 2 models instead of 1.
Oh, no.
If you fail by double your morale, you'll lose 1 plus D3. But that is not going to happen. That's actually mathematically impossible to happen.
Josh is just fighting back now with those Wardens into the middle War Dog, and you saw Peter just getting excited about the prospect of him potentially failing leadership.
What if he wants?
The 6s do auto wound them.
Yeah, we've still got that going on.
Yes. There we go. And then 4s.
Yeah. 3.
3, so 7.
7. Oof. 7. I need to make 2 6s to survive. Oh, but then Aleya to fight to me.
And the blades as well, yeah.
I didn't survive. Cool. Do I explode? No.
Wardens picking up that knight there. Nice 14 damage came through, so...
Yeah, I played this train in the first one. It was very advantageous to me. This one is admittedly not quite as much advantageous. Yeah. That's fine. Cool. End of turn.
I just get to move.
No, you want to shuffle people? Go ahead. You do that, I'll score up. You want with this tyranny? Record, I'll start Storm with that guy.
Yeah, sure.
And then... No prisoners, I've got some points for.
Yes, yeah.
Probably at least another 3.
So just whilst the boys are totting up the scores on the doors for the end of Peter's round 3, so just Peter went second, so we're now moving into Josh's turn 4 as he's just killed that knight and then consolidated a little bit with those Wardens. I imagine Josh in turn 4 is just going to try and make himself as much of a nuisance as possible. He's got a squad of 3... He's got a squad of 3 Wardens behind the L shape and the left middle, which I imagine will just go and try and maybe type that Helverin in combat, because then it's not shooting really anything else or moving further up the board. I would also imagine that the Wardens are just going to push into the backfield and just try and tie up on Objective 1 maybe. Or they'll just crowd around on Objective 4 and try and not get shot, but I think there'll be too much DACA coming in the next turn, so we're probably going to want to make use of them. At least try and pick up another knight. If we look at Josh's secondaries right now, look, primary, he's just, you know... He's really smashing
the primary.
My primary. I think the problem that the primary is what's going to win this for Josh. Even if Josh gets clayed up at the end of turn 4,
yep,
it doesn't really matter, right? He's just
run away with it, hasn't he?
Not added detonation points on yet, but he has. I know that Josh has put a bomb down, at least 1 bomb down already. So that will net him some points at the end of the game. If he kills another knight, he's going to get more bring it down points. Grind them down again. I would assume he's going to be. He might struggle for any more grind them down, actually, because he's going to start losing more than he kills, but we'll see. But yeah, there's no real issue here, like, on these points. He's going to get some more points for Stand Vigil, which is basically Stranglehold, but the Custodians version, so... Time will tell. Darren agreeing that, yeah, I don't think Knights can do this. Yeah, I think the boys are just discussing that it'll be a miracle if Peter can win this. I think they're just agreeing.
Yeah, I think so as well.
However, both players going at it, so... You never know. I'm keeping all options on the table. Let us know if you're enjoying the game at home, where you're watching from, what you're doing. Do me a favour, smash like on the stream, and Elliot will give you a wink down the camera if you do. Every like is a wink and a kiss and a snog from Elliot. If you become a member, Aleya gives you an ASMR thank you, don't you, Aleya? Thank you. See, there you go. You see, he's already given you one. He's giving you a teaser of what that would sound like. Yeah, as we're getting towards the end of round 4 here at Hellstorm Wargaming and our All Stars Heat 1, we have 2 more games today. So cancel your plans. Tell your girlfriends, your wives, your partners, whatever, that you are busy. You are with us for the foreseeable afternoon and through the rest of the day. After this, we do have a break for lunch. You guys don't get any, I'm sorry, but we're having pizza from Costco. And then we will be back at around 1 p.m. for round 5. Could be the winner of this game playing somebody else. Could be. Depends how the pairings go, right? Because at the end of this game, we'll have 3 people.
I'll try not to do them early this time.
Yeah, you did do that earlier yesterday. But we'll have 3 people undefeated, which means that 1 person will pair down and 1 person will pair up, if that makes any sense. So we'll have to see how that goes. Could end up with a situation where actually the person that pairs down doesn't win, and therefore we end up with a clear winner after round 5. Technically,
yeah.
Round 6 could be sort of actually not that important, only for
depends on the dice, doesn't it?
Does, mate. It does. So, as you can see right now, Josh is just doing some final pre-measuring and movement shenanigans. He's basically thinking about move blocking.
Trying to stay out of harm's way, isn't he?
Well, yeah, he's also thinking, like I said, he's just trying to move block, like, because if he can stop Peter just getting up the board onto objectives.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll see. You enjoyed the game, Elliot?
I've enjoyed the game, mate. Yeah, it's been good.
Are you excited for pizza?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to get there, but...
You don't think you're going to be able to get any pizza?
Oh, I thought you said I'm excited for Peter.
No, I thought you said pizza. I said pizza.
I was like, yeah, I'm excited for him, but I don't think it's going to fucking I don't think it's going to change much, Tom.
Pizza.
I am excited for pizza, yeah.
Pizza.
Are you excited for pizza?
I am. We've sent Billy and Neil to go get it. I feel like that is Billy and Neil's use in life. Back to the pizza, bitches.
They're just more French maids for us.
I know, right?
Me and you holding down the stream, everyone else is just being a maid.
Do you think at this point Peter is just texting his other half to say, I'm coming home early, darling?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
He's texting the Omnisire like, bro, what do I do?
Yeah.
What do I fucking do, bro?
He doesn't want to text the Omnisire playing Chaos Knights. He's texting one of his Chaos Gods saying, why don't you help me out more? Zinch, where were you?
I reckon they still believe in the Omnisire, just like a
so?
really fucked up version of the Omnisire.
Really?
I don't know.
The Omnisire on LSD?
Yeah. Because it's still the Dark Mechanicum. I don't know, actually. I don't know much about the Dark Mechanicum.
Apparently, there'll be a new faction in 10th edition.
That'd be so cool. Yeah. Oh, it's just going to be Mechanicum, but covered in spikes, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd imagine there'll be some crossover kits. But also, like, you've seen what's what's his name? New Demon Prince guy.
Voltron or something silly like that.
Voltron. Voltron. Yeah. They've nicked him from the Avengers series. But yeah. He's going to end up being some sort of Dark Mechanicum Demon Prince, anyway, let's be honest.
Yeah.
And you'll end up being able to I think you'll be able to synergize demon engines with Mechanicum in some sort of chaos. You would hope so,
wouldn't you? If not, they've seriously done something wrong.
I also think like stuff like you'll be able to see more Venom. They'll use Venom crawlers and all sorts of stuff, won't they? So yeah, very cool. Let us know what you think as well for 10th edition. We've not really discussed it yet, haven't we? But you know.
No, we've not. What are you hoping for in 10th edition?
Here's what I'm hoping for, right? I do think the rumours of a Marines versus Tyranid box will be the right to kick it off with. I think that's right.
Yep.
I think we'll also probably launch the edition with... I think the line will sort of be like... Will be shown off at launch, but not released till sort of like July, August, I think. And then we'll have a big Dark Angels like Codex release, I think, is what if I was a betting man. I then think as we get through the edition, I think we'll see some more new Votann stuff. Because I think Votann sort of had half a release. Yep. And I think in 2024, we're going to see a Xenos race. It's a random new Xenos race, come out of nowhere.
Yeah, but there are plenty that are in the lore. I mean, the Tau have a load of ones that they've been in contact with that we've never had models for, but that have been part of the stories, etc. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what we end up with.
Competitively, I think we're also going to see I think obviously because the rules that'll change, I think we'll see some sort of like a new swing on missions. We were chatting in the pub last night about the fact that I'd like the actual missions in the Arks of Omen books, for example, to be more diverse, more fun. They feel every single time it's just take and hold or domination.
Yeah.
And I feel like we'd want ones where like objective either switch off or objectives randomly appear for a turn and disappear or something like that, or something you can't really play for, right? Something that's a bit different. So it means that although you'll have these secondaries still, they're going to feel less crucial to actually what you score, because everyone's just going, I'm going to stand on 3 objectives and I win. Yeah,
Yep.
effectively, yeah. So anyway, we're going back onto the we're going back onto the board. We're going into some shooting right now. So we'll hand back over to Josh and Peter to take it away through the whatever shooting we have left.
5, 2, 3, 4.
4. -1.
Pause. Save one.
All fast. The flamers will go the same
Yeah,
guy.
go for it. Loving it.
So
3, 6, 9,
3, 6,
14.
14, yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Cool.
5s.
Yeah.
Reroll 1s because of Aleya.
Cool.
So
No ones.
3, 4, 5, but no 1s, yeah.
Cool.
-1 as well.
Pause. Take 2.
Takes 2. The banner.
This was the front one? Or...
The combat one.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Missed from the banner dude, double 1.
Double 1.
And the Terminator.
Yeah. Double it.
Doesn't wound, and Trajan's gone. The grenade launcher, 1 shot. Hits, doesn't wound.
Cool.
That banner dude will shoot at that one.
Yeah, go for
If
it.
he can.
Open it.
1 wound. Takes 2
Okay.
damage. And then, yeah, might not get grind this turn, but oh well. It is one of those. I think I've probably won the game, but it's.
Oh no, yeah, you definitely won the game. I just,
points.
if I'm lucky, I get close. If I'm unlucky, I get a bit further away. But I
Yes.
can't win.
Charges then.
Go for it. I'm gonna try and punish you on the grind.
Yes, yeah, you might as well.
If anything, I'll try and punish you on your stand vigil as well in the last 2 turns.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, like, that was always my plan. You knew it was. Go behind, see if I can claw some back.
So within 5, so 3 in charge. So it's 2 CP to engage and shoot, isn't it, for you? So I will try and charge 3.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool, loving it. Move on in.
So we're just seeing Josh just try and tie those 3 up.
Don't know, but the characters will.
Cool, go for it.
He's just trying to
Yeah,
tie
we're
those
just
3
gonna
war
shove them.
dogs up.
Totally fine. Yep.
Stop the movement, stop them moving through, limiting how much,
This unit
how,
first.
how many objectives Peter's
You
going to be able
want
to get
us-
onto.
-1 damage on.
Quick, brothers.
Which one? The middle one?
Deploy the speed bump.
Yes.
Deploy the speed
I don't
bump,
actually know how it's
brothers.
supposed to work. Are you supposed to declare?
Do you think do you know, like when you're at an airport and they get these sort of like the big sticks out to guide a plane, yeah?
Yep.
Do you think they've just gone like got those out of their pocket and been like, no, do
No,
not come through.
Over here, over
Yes,
this way.
yes.
Quick, it's not working. Just lie down.
It's also like the colourful sticks as well, so as the war dogs are sort of like, oh, stick.
They can't step over us.
Yeah, literally.
We're too tall to be stepped over.
To be fair, lore-wise, that's probably accurate as well. Yeah. So we're into combat fight phase now. We've got some wardens just going to try and chop through some of those war dogs. Let's see if they manage to pick another one up and get some more, bring it down points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10, yep.
6s. I am dead.
Yeah, you're dead.
Explosion. Nope. And the one dude.
3. No, 2, sorry, 2, because it's a 7,
A 2.
2. And one damage save. So it takes 5.
Cool. Down to 7. Cool. Slapbacks. I'll roll them all at the same time. There's no difference. Can't do a reroll or anything. We'll all go into the squad.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Man's want to hit?
No, no, I'm not going to spend the CP to do it now. I could have done it, but I'm not going to.
And 5 saves, please. 5 2-ups. Take a wound. Do take a wound. Cool. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go do mine quick. Find it out. Try. Ah, there you go. You go there. 10 wounds. Cool. Yeah. You around there.
Peter just going to try and rattle through his bottom of turn 4 right now as quick as he can. Seeing how far he's going to be able to get because he needs to
so
start getting up the board.
You get 8.
Oh yeah, 8. Advance with the dude in the middle. 4. 16. Whee. Bonk. Cool. Then.
Oh, this is for the extra points.
Yeah. Just trying to claw things back, basically.
Yeah, sure, man. Makes sense.
1, 2. There as well. Cool. 12 there.
Control 1, control 2, don't spank this on around.
Yeah, no. Cool. They're staying in combat. His Storm of Darkness will complete. Giving me 4 points for that.
Yes, yeah.
4.
That's the action, isn't it, for 4 points? Yeah.
This one I'll start doing at the end of the morale phase.
Yes, yeah,
when
sure.
we get there. Shooting. He can't actually shoot anything, so you know. Do you mind if I advance him instead?
Yeah, sure, man.
4. Then over here, we're gonna throw.
Oh, I could have piled these in actually, couldn't I?
Yeah, sure, Phil. It's fine. Into combat from 7 wound guy.
Yep.
And mine's
they won't be the closest. They'll be half an inch away. These go to the base, so you have to shoot them. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. No problem.
This guy. Yeah.
You still minus 1 to hit? I mean, I'm minus 1 anyway because it's the thing. Oh no, will matter on your chain cannon because that does hit on 3s.
Yeah. The banner is making
so,
minus 1.
cool.
Because it
Okay.
counts shooting, doesn't it?
Yeah. So the thermal cannon.
Oh, so what's the what are you doing? In
that
these?
guy into there? Everything.
Uh,
Everything. I mean, minus 1 because you banner.
So go up to 2. These guys can't shoot them, can they? They can't do anything. So I'm on 2 CB.
You are
I'll go to 0.
2 transhuman or rerolls.
No rerolls.
Cool. 2 hitting on.
But do I?
Why you don't have Trajann on the board?
Oh, he's dead. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's alright. 2 thermals. 1 hit because the 3 misses. Does wound.
Yes, yeah.
Because we don't have transhuman this time.
Yeah, but the reroll.
Yeah.
Because you've got full
The
reroll.
the rerolls are the better choice.
Safe.
Cool. There is 6, 4, and 2. Chain cannon. This time hitting on 4s because of thingy. Gone. But wounding on 3s now.
Yes, yeah.
But when you roll 2s, it doesn't matter. 4. 5 it was, and I've thrown dice everywhere.
Oh, was it 5? Was it?
What was 5?
There is guys on cover, so.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So 1.
Is that not 1?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's the GW one.
I didn't even know I had one of those. What's that? So 1 takes 1, so that guy's down to 1.
Then the stubber. Nothing, cool. Then we go to the next one, same stuff, into combat.
Yeah, because there's a wounded guy, I guess you're doing the other gun first.
The same profile, still both on top.
No, I mean, my guy's wounded, so
yeah, sure.
not doing the thermal first, I meant.
He's got 1 wound or 2?
1.
Okay, cool.
So stubber first, I guess, probably.
2 hits. 1 wound.
1 wound. So
40k
Chain
points, you have just shy of 30 minutes.
Miss.
You have 28 minutes and 48 seconds left.
3s.
3s now.
3.
3.
3 3-ups.
There's 2 in cover,
Oh.
so yeah. So,
3 3-ups.
1.
Does do that guy.
Does do that one, so the thermal will now go on.
Thermal. Both miss. Double 3. Cool.
So,
Then that guy advanced. He can't shoot his stubber. He can't shoot his thermal. He can shoot his Gatling cannon. It's assault.
okay, yeah, sure.
So I'll go with that guy first because he can actually see them, whereas I think he can only see the 1.
Yeah, sure.
So we'll go with the Gatling there first.
4s.
Yeah, absolutely, it's 4s.
And you might as well use your 1 reroll.
Yeah, of course, I forgot about that. Cheers.
That'd be nice. I'm not trying to screw you out, things.
3s and wound reroll. 4. You're on not like cover here?
I don't think it can.
No.
Yeah,
I don't think the lips count.
I didn't think the
also,
lip
don't
count.
they?
Otherwise, I would have been
Yeah.
on the lip, but I don't think it is.
Cool. Cool.
For balls, yeah.
Kills a dude. They have a feeling about him?
Yes, yeah, because
Okay, cool.
they're wardens as well. So.
Doesn't just kill one. Then that guy. Everything.
Chain
into-
cannon picking up
then
one of
you
those
can
three
see
wardens
all of
there.
them anyway,
You
so
can
it
kill
doesn't matter.
That's the noise they make.
Two.
Yeah.
One,
Now we've got that
one,
Helverin or
two.
Executioner going into the same
That's
unit.
loose.
That's more of a kachunga chunga chunga.
Nah.
Yeah.
Beep, Or six.
Six.
Ping 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 ping.
Six.
Auto cannons. Damage 3 auto cannons, I must remind you.
Oh yeah.
Just kill one.
Mate, smell like.
Then.
Wow. Sexy.
Yeah, just put him back up wherever you like. And then. This guy's going to shoot absolutely everything into the girls.
He's doing his best, isn't he?
He is.
No prisoner points.
Yeah.
Thermals. One hit, extra reroll, 2 hits, 2 wounds, AP4.
Oh, wait, before. So.
Yeah. And then chain cannon, 6, and I am hitting on 3s. Do the girls get the -1?
Yes, yeah, they do.
Okay, cool. I'm not hitting on 3s, I'm hitting on 4s. And then 2s though.
Yeah, 2s because it's 3.
Cool.
Can I
That
just
is-
roll those
yeah,
out?
you can go for it.
Leader, is it?
AP2 kills him.
The-
Cool. That is all my shooting. He's going to charge. He's probably going to have to charge both objectively because I'm -2 to charge, and I need to get like there to get out of
Yes.
heroic range of him. So he's going to charge both. -2 charge, 6, so it's only a 4. But
Yeah,
it's
still
nothing.
enough. Yeah.
Bonk. Hello. I just have to oversurvive basically. Then yeah. Is there any? So what was here? Is there anything there?
There's an Allarus there.
Okay, no, I'm not charging.
He advanced anyway, didn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
And so did
Cool.
that guy. So.
Yeah. Okay. That's the end of that. I will
first
combat there. He'll pump everything into. I don't know the guy. Why not? I don't care. 3 hits and 2 wounds.
2 wounds, 2 up saves, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
1 takes a wound.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So he's got 4 left.
Cool.
That Helverin with
time
no
choice right
actual combat weapon has like done more this game in
Do you wanna
combat.
check
Like just like
how you-
He is the
when you
OG.
do your-
yeah. He's just
I-
hitting
I
people
assu-
with
are you
his.
gonna do it on.
Do I hear the sound effects for
I'll
that?
probably do it.
Please do, yeah. Bing, 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 bing. Is that just as in the metal's hitting metal? Yeah.
Yep.
Just like headbutting the custodian till like he gets a headache. Yeah.
But the Custodians sound like, ho 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 ho, how about you, knight? Jing jing. See, they sound way cooler.
Is it more of it like, do you know, like when you in the films, it's where sword fights happen, like shing, shing.
Yeah,
Is it
dead
very-
over exaggerated.
Yeah, yeah.
Jing jing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You feel like the shing sort of comes on the sound effect before they actually clash. It's like shing. I'm like, oh, we've just hit each other. You're like, how the hell can these be like grinding against each other?
The anything
Like,
chaos doesn't sound like it should do because it's just Zinch fucking with people.
Yeah.
You would expect it to sound like chung chung chung, but actually Zinch is in there with his little DJ decks going.
yeah.
Everyone's looking at him like, what? And by the time you've looked at them and gone, what? You're dead.
Yeah. Do you remember when you were in
Just as
primary
planned,
school and
just
you
as
used to have
planned.
those keyboards that used to have DJ mode? You're like,
DJ.
Do you think that's what Zinch is like?
Yeah.
He's just like, I'm going to
Dictionary.
I'm going to fuck with your head. Yeah. It's like, could you imagine? Sill Steel says terrible sound effects.
I don't care.
Yeah.
You're entitled to your opinion, but you're wrong.
Yeah. Elliot's job is sound effects, isn't it, mate?
Yeah,
you
I
just
literally work in sound design.
do you?
Yeah.
No one will ever know the truth. Currently, there's some fighting going on from Josh, just fighting back into some of the war dogs. But we will. I think this is pretty much in the bag for Josh. Could be wrong. But I'll be honest
Yeah,
with you, Peter's
it's-
managed to fan out quite well. Each of
He's
his
doing it. Just maybe 2 turns too late.
Yeah. But Peter's war dogs, they are obsec. They're worth 5 bodies. So as long as, like, so for example, he's got objective 3. He's therefore shutting down a lot of the primary for Josh, even though Josh has already sort of like nearly maxed out his primary. But Josh does have stand vigil, which is basically stranglehold. So he does need these objectives that Peter's taking from him.
Yep.
So yeah. So let's jump back to the boys. Let's see if those.
Hey,
it
what
does
they're
look like.
talking about.
Yeah, it does look like that they've lost another night from Objective 5 while we were chatting about sound effects, so...
We would never miss anything crucial.
No.
Okay.
You get to
Characters?
fight with him,
Oh yeah, technically my
Technically.
choice.
and then it's all me. Yeah.
What save has Leia got?
5 of him and 3 of armor.
Let's go for her.
Yeah. She's up to 3, so you win on 2s, I guess.
Yeah. 2. Enjoy Leia. Yeah. Cool. Fights there and there.
Yeah, then I can just do them all now,
Yeah.
can't I? So I'll do Aleya.
Cool. Cool.
2.
2.
-3, 2 damage, but 1 damage because of your strat.
6. No, takes 2.
Takes 2 more.
Down 7.
And then the banner. Reroll that one. So missed. 3.
Ooh, cheeky.
-3, so 3 more wounds.
Cool.
You know what Aleya's like? Aleya is like, we know when you like your mum and dad sick and you take your big sister to the, like, so your little sister to the shops with you or something like that. Yeah, she's like, she just tags along with the big boy stage. You just be like, big brother, Trajann, my big brother's gone missing. Where's my big brother gone? And she's just hanging around with all his friends going, we'll look after you.
Well, don't come on, little sister.
Yes, we will take you home.
As there's all these big stomping around angry dogs.
Yeah, but Aleya's like, she's looked after herself today. She's done a bit of stabby. It's like The Last of Us with the little girl at every switch. She's got a pistol in her pocket. She's gonna kill somebody right when it matters.
Shoot them in the back.
Yeah, exactly.
And then get big sad.
Yeah, exactly. I lost my brother, and then Trajan's like, "Aha! The Emperor's resurrected
Trajan's
me."
like, don't worry, I'm here.
Yeah,
I can't actually die because I've got huge plot armor.
yeah. I am needed for until 12th edition apparently, and then they'll.
I think he doesn't actually ever die. It's like in old Pokemon where Team Rocket used to get knocked into the sky and like disappear, and they'd be back every episode. That's what happens. Trajan's blasting off again, and he just flies off into the distance.
I like it. Do you think he'll evolve though? Like, do you remember when like the Team Rocket had coughing friends, and all of a sudden it evolved into wheezing? Trajann Megalorus is just going to appear one edition. It's going to be like Trajann, but with an 8-pack. You know what I mean?
Of his boys turn into Allarus.
Yeah.
We've surpassed Wardens now.
Do you think the Emperor still whispers sweet nothings into his ear?
I think the Emperor's said much for 10,000 years.
Yeah.
I think he does a lot of psychicness.
Yeah. Do you think Trajann gets it in his head though? He's got the Emperor every so often.
Yeah.
Going, you having fun out there, son? Yes, I think so.
Are you winning, son?
Back to the game.
Yeah.
It looks like we are going into turn 5, which is good. So they're just totting up some points. So let's take it back to the points, the scores on the doors. So looks like Josh is going to pretty much max out, bring it down, because he has taken out a couple more knights. I think he also will grind them down as well.
Yeah.
I think Peter's just going to update it on our stream for us.
Scored really well, hasn't he, Josh?
Yeah. I think the issue is that like although Peter has held out, Josh just plays the score game so well with his army.
That was exactly what he needed to do.
Yeah.
Neither of these are damaged, are they?
He's on 6, he's on 4, nothing,
Yeah, so
nothing.
none of these
they're all
three,
good.
But he could give you your 4 points for
Storm.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's 2. Controls 1.
You can do -1 damage anyway.
Yeah, I'm hoping he'll survive.
Yes. Does that actually give me anything then?
I'm hoping I'll just get a 12 from a.
You'll get your 12 primary,
and then
yeah,
I'll
sure.
get a 5 Ruthless Tyranny. Hopefully Storm survives to give me an 8 there, and then I'll try and pick up a few more no prisoners, and then I'll put it on like at least 80 points to you, and maybe 60 to me, and I'll walk away happy with that.
Actually, as you do the -1. You've got the CP to do the -1 damage.
Yeah, which I'm saving for it.
Yeah. So 4 guys shouldn't kill him.
It might, but
Might.
shouldn't. There's the new Qatari stance.
no.
Wing Wong Ding Dong.
I can shoot twice with
Okay.
Auric weapons, so not much. Maybe if I get lucky. He's only got 4 wounds left.
Yeah. Like if you kill him in combat, you kill him. Maybe you do a bit.
I can't kill him though. I can't kill it all. That's the problem.
And that's what I mean. As long as I've got 3, I'll just position them so I get my 3 and then get my thing.
So I might as well try and dip.
Yeah, you're still the right choice to try.
Because if I stop you 4, don't I?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the right choice. Go for that. Unlikely, but the best option.
Yes. Yeah. You've already got that objective anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, like your bomb should go off for the 4 points.
Yes.
Can you lay a bomb on the final turn? Upset complete end of the turn? And then,
no, she wouldn't be able to, and she's in combat anyway.
I'm more thinking for me, actually. Recover some of my primary points by laying a bomb.
Oh, yeah, you could...
64, 80 or something to that effect.
Yeah, you could drop a bomb over here.
Oh, that guy can run in there. I mean,
yeah,
you drop a bomb right there.
You might as well just drop a bomb for 4 points here, because
yeah,
it auto does it for you, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Cool. Do some shooting then.
We are now in turn 5 for Josh. Josh went first. This is his final turn. So he's just working out how he can, again, get as many points as possible.
Yeah. It's the shooting I don't factor in, and then the shooting does like 4 wounds, and then the 8 actually starts to become far more.
Do you mind if I do the shoot twice at the same time?
No, I do not care. Go for it.
It's technically separate.
No, I don't care. Oh, is that this stance? Is it the shoot more?
Yeah.
Oh, right, I'm fucked. I'll try, but is it even... No, it's not worth rotating. You if you want.
Yeah, it's only
Cool.
That's quite a lot of ones. It is 5 to win.
It is. And that's all I've got. Come on, parts. 1, 2, 3, 4?
4, yeah.
4 4-ups?
Yes.
Is there ever time to spike it? I'm not going to CB roll. I'm saving the thing. Oh, 3 or through.
So 6 then.
Yeah, okay. Still going to try and do it, but hey ho. Maybe we'll get lucky and you'll fail your charge.
The Terminator will shoot the same round.
Sure. 2 1 still.
1 wound.
No.
And the grenade launcher. The grenades don't like you today. Doesn't wound. They're in combat. They're in combat.
Yeah, I don't care if he dies.
Yes,
It doesn't stop me doing anything.
No, exactly.
5? Yeah.
5?
You are a 5 because you can just tip onto my base.
Yeah, sure. Is that with the +1 or the?
Oh, that's without. No, it's
So
like
it's 4.
it's going to be a 4 on the dice.
Yeah, sure. So charges then. He'll charge him. They'll charge him. They're already in combat. So that one over there. Yep.
Yep. Love it. Do you want me to
Terminator. Yeah, he's in as well.
Do you want to like pile you there and put 1 dude on it?
Yeah. I don't think it actually matters as much.
No, because I'll score at the end.
Yeah, exactly. So you can just
Go around that way. I can advance and
yeah, you just take it that way, don't you?
I can do D3 mortals to make it 17 or a 15 plus D6 move.
Yeah, exactly. You score it at the end anyway, don't you?
Yeah.
And you turn my obsec off.
Yeah. So I feel comfortable enough.
Yeah, so actually I'll go there then because he can possibly.
Well, actually, no, there was a problem in that if you do manage to kill that, and that, I'm only left with 2 models.
You only get 8.
Which means I'll only get 8. So I do actually want to try and stay alive somewhere. I might even cut my loss and lose the storm. Or do I go over here and with the 2 guys? And
Yeah, so that's the choices I've tried to make here.
Okay.
You have, yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah, cool. Right.
It's no difference though, is it? 8v12 and the storm's worth 4, and they're both on 6 wounds. It's 4 points either way.
Yeah.
It's not a choice. It's just a choice of this or that. It's the same thing. Okay, cool.
I'll start over there. I don't.
I mean, yeah. I'm gonna try. Mine's
Yeah,
on
sure.
damage. Bonk.
There's 4, yeah. I was like, can I see 3? Where's the 4th one?
It's all. I just want the objective for you.
So 2s.
Yep. God, if I make a -1 to hit instead of. No, I mean, after I don't.
-1 damage is bigger than.
Well, I can make a -1 to hit for 2 CP as an additional Dreadblade thing on turn 4.
Alright.
I could have done that, but you know, it's like I'm spending 2 CP too fast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
6,
7, 7,
7.
4, 7. Yeah.
Oh dear. 6 and 7. 6 is the save. I need to make an inordinate amount of them. I'll make 1.
That's it.
You would have been dead for a while. Cool. Does it explode? No. Explosions are coming from the skull, huh? So.
Yep. Stay there.
Combats.
This one over here.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a roll just on the off chance I can have a piece alive, but
Yeah, sure. So, the Terminator, because he charged. 3 hits. Doesn't wound.
Misericordia does.
What
AP?
does? AP2, so you get a 5 up save.
Hey.
Uh,
But between the layer and the back standard.
yeah, so the standard.
Angry?
3. -3.
So far, we're just trying to see if Jesus.
So you're going to get your 12 from
That's
me then?
3 sixes.
Wow.
Okay, cool. This is a amusing way to end the game.
Yeah.
Can't predict that.
No, it's one of those.
It's a bit Aleya will probably do it. 3.
4.
4? Is that 5 as well?
Yes.
Okay, well then 4. It's AP3 again.
AP3 -2.
Yeah, so and it's 2 damage charge.
Yeah.
So she's going to do it. That's the manage to. What's it?
Yes.
No.
But I didn't. The triple 6, I was like, oh wow, okay.
Don't know. Cool. Just boss.
So that is 2 knights dead. That's a bit of an issue now for Peter because Peter needs each 3 knights on an objective to be able to hold more in the end of the next turn.
Over there.
And then
Can you fluff this one?
try for you, but
If you can, that'd be very nice. I really appreciate that. It'd be quite kind.
I'll do them both at the same time because they're exactly the same.
Sure.
Oh, actually, and he's got one.
The Misericordia.
He really needs his knight on objective 3 to survive here.
3 and
Misericordia. Well, the 2 damage, so the 3. I need a 6 to survive.
yes, yeah.
Is the Misericordia 1 damage?
Yeah, 1 damage. So you needed 6 there. So yeah.
So I survive on 1, basically. Or to pass the Misericordia, I do fail. So I'm alive on 1.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, that actually helps, you know.
Yeah. So now you can
Yeah.
you can get your 12.
For what it's worth. So score you up. Your grind, I'm not gonna be able to beat that. You've killed what 1, 2 this turn.
Yes,
And
yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to kill 3. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill much at all, if I'm honest.
But you will get your 12 now because I didn't
I'll
kill.
try and shoot and just on an off chance, but you've killed 2 for grind.
Oh, you could shoot into combat. Yeah. Sure.
So we'll try. All that's gonna happen is he was there.
Yep.
Bonk. He pretty much stays
You can probably,
there.
if you come edge, you could probably drop a bomb.
No, because I want to be in dread range of
Oh, you want
everything
dread
by
range,
going 15-15 and not. Well, I mean,
Oh, that actually gives you more points, doesn't it?
do you have to be wholly within the table half to drop a bomb, or can you just toe in?
They have to be wholly within.
Wholly within.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
But to be fair, yeah.
Okay, fine.
No, because I'd rather get because it's worth 2 points that. But dropping the bombs with 4?
Yeah, exactly. So you actually go 3, 7 rather than 5.
Yeah, it's probably worth it, isn't it?
So that's right, isn't it? You still get 3. Would you still get 3?
Yeah, I'll just get 3 on route.
Yeah, and then drop a
Yeah,
bomb.
okay, fine, let's do that.
So
Bonk. Go there. I drop a
if I have
slightly
actually,
funny coloured bomb there.
I was gonna say, use one of those, but it doesn't matter really. So you
I
drop,
don't really want to shoot into combat here, actually. I think I'm
You
going to
just
pull
wanna
back
just
because
leave,
you could kill me in combat.
yeah, you just keep the 12.
So I just go
Yeah.
bonk.
I think that's it, isn't it?
And then probably what have I done for score?
So you get 12.
I give you your grind because
Yeah.
though, is there any units there that would give me? I'll shoot some no prisoners that way
Yes, yeah, you shoot.
with that guy and that guy. Does this all?
So action, he can't.
Oh, of course, actually can't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
and
just
it's worth one, so I'll just.
You might as well get some points for those. Yeah.
Cool. Thermal. Turrets. Thermal.
Oh, I
Do you
have
want to do
got
anything?
2 CP.
Yeah.
So
Do you want to do it? No.
you might
rerolls.
as well. Yeah.
I have still done the wounds successfully and hits, but yeah, no
Yeah.
rerolls.
Yeah, no rerolls. Yeah.
Cool. 2 saves on the thermals, and then
Which is actually only 1 for the 4-man squad. So 2 saves with it.
yeah, 2 saves on the thermals.
Which I'll CP
John
reroll.
CB, yeah, why not? At this
Use
point.
the last one. So 1 goes through.
4, 7 damage.
7. I'll just take 1 off.
Cool. Chain cannon. 4, 4. I am actually hitting you on 3s, aren't I?
Yes,
God, it's
yeah.
a strange world, actually hitting things
There's
on
no
3s.
rerolls.
And then 3s to wound as well for further 7.
I'll use those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
they're
for
all
it.
in cover, so 3 ups.
Yeah, go for it. Nah. Stop using my dice. Apparently they're all good for you. Subword's obviously not going to do anything. Not going to roll that. Cool. So I didn't want to blink one of them. So in yours, you do grind for 12. I've got you on your grind. You stand vigil. I've only got you on 6.
Yeah, only
you
6
failed
for
the
that
first. You got it as 2, 3, then failed 4, 5.
Yep.
For me and mine, I get them a 12 at the end. I get Ruthless Tyranny for a further 3, put me up to 11.
Is that the 11? Yeah.
Yeah. So your bomb will go off and my bomb will go off.
Yeah. So we both get 4 there.
Cool. Bonk and bonk.
So 24, 30.
My Storm of Darkness fails, but I do have no prisoners to calculate up more accurately. I've got you on 83, me 59-ish, probably a bit higher from the prisoners.
My pen's now died. Yeah, 83 for me. And then you, no prisoners. We can just check it now.
So it looks like, excuse me, it looks like we are pretty much there on the game. As suspected, it looks like it'll be a Josh victory. They just need to top the actual scores on the iPad for us and get the scores to come through, which we'll get them to do at some point. But it's a win for Josh. It's a win for the Adeptus Custodes. Peter, you know something, put up a good fight. Like, you know, the Dakar of the Knights and the damage output is good, but it's just.
Well, I mean, the ultimate counter to that is just being very, very survivable.
Yeah,
because
for
there's
sure.
a lot of whiffs as well.
Yeah,
so, I mean, if Peter's going to start missing his thermal cannons, or you make your 4+ invulnerable, then, like, so much of your shooting is negated, and Josh has just done that perfectly today.
And there we are, we've just had the handshake as well, just to agree that, that we're all over and done with. I think it's a fair result. Again, first turn for the Adeptus Custodians was big. Them being able to get the ball control, really make Peter fear coming out and having to stand really far back just to know he's got to get some more Dakar on them and stuff like that. If Peter had gone first, he could have pushed out a little bit and also just then put himself in a better firing position with some of the firing lanes, you know, for opening them up next time and stuff like that. So really strong game. Really enjoyed watching Josh and Peter go at it. But Josh progresses with 4 wins now. Josh Roberts, he's won our events a few times, so we're expecting big things for him.
Yep, definitely. One to watch.
And you never know, we might have to have him back on stream. Who knows?
It'll be interesting to see how them Custodians play against different lists. So
sure.
It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world having them back.
So we're going to bring you back to our newsroom. Hello, we hope you've enjoyed the last sort of 2 hours, 2 hours 45 of us talking, rambling, talking absolute nonsense about Warhammer 40k. We're going to be back in about 45 minutes or so after we've all had some lunch, and when lunch has arrived and stuff like that. So keep an eye out for that stream. We're going to let this round come to an end. We're going to repair.
Yep.
Get round 5 on the go for you, and you never know. We could have Custodes versus Guard. We could have Peter Duff has fallen. We could have Mike Duff, his brother, stand up to the test.
Wearing his Team England shirt today, so it'd be interesting if he goes up against Josh. Josh, former Team England captain.
Correct, yes. They've got history. It'd be really good to see.
That'd be tasty. The Emperor's Hammer versus the Emperor's Finest.
Yeah. It's like, do you know in the good movies where, like, somebody's brother kills somebody kills your brother, and then, like, you spend years getting revenge, plotting your revenge.
I'm back, bitch.
Yeah, so that's what's going to happen. But instead it's with the Imperial Guard rather than with the Chaos Knights. So, thanks so much to all of you for being in chat. We hope you've all enjoyed it, and we hope you learned something from 2 incredible players going toe-to-toe.
Yeah, definitely.
In the new Arks of Omen's rules and missions and secondaries and stuff like that. So, for now, we're going to go get some lunch and a well-deserved break. I'm going to do something about my hair. My hair is terrible.
It looks very nice, Tom.
Terrible.
Wear a hat like me.
Yeah, you are
invincible. My hair's got an invul save.
It's a shield dome. I've been Hellstorm Tom.
I've been Hellstorm Elliot.
And you have been bloody beautiful. Look at you. You look so sexy.
Hellstorm sexy babies.
Yeah. We'll be back in 45 minutes. We expect to see you there. Thank you all. And good. Do you want to say something? I've been trying to finish everything while you're saying something really, really important and dramatic.
No.
Goodbye.